A kind day to you all. I am Kinsmark,
I'm Violeta.
and this is Chapter 20 of the stream series Fallout 4. I aim to continue the story, so it's come time to walk the Freedom Trail. And I actually just started this up for the first time in a few days a little while ago, and I saw that the mod menu apparently changed a little. And I had heard that a recent update to the game had some changes centered around making mods a little easier to use and such. For instance, the load order here, it looks like it actually just kind of got cosmetically rearranged, and looks like there's more room for information. One can, in the options, disable or delete all mods. I can't tell if there's any additional support for the likes of mods that change things a little more advanced than just adding files into the data folder. I hope that comes eventually. As far as I can tell, I have heard that integration of mods for console versions of the game is getting a little smoother, so that's pretty much all I have in terms of updates. I have installed a few more. I'll scroll through my load order for anyone interested. And from here, I shall pick it up where I last left off. So, to catch anyone up that missed the conclusion of the last stream, I chased down the courser at the CIT complex, pried a chip from his cold dead head, and also freed a synth.
Named Jenny.
Jenny, yeah, and her designation at the institute was, I think it was K1,
or
something
K1,
like that.
Something.
And so she headed for any fate she could find for herself. Hopefully, she'll make her way to the railroad, and then I took the chip to, I forget her name, the doctor lady in
Good Neighbor.
Good Neighbor, and she was able to direct me at least to the path of the Freedom Trail that I could follow to find the railroad, as they have the answers to actually fully check out and understand, and then ostensibly reverse engineer the teleportation technology inherent in the Courser's head chip.
Yep.
So that's the plan.
Noah says, "Hey folks, how goes?"
It goes pretty well. And also, just a little advisory straight away. She's had some connection issues on the laptop the last few days, so if chat relay is a little intermittent, apologies. There's only so much we can do about that. So let's see here. I think since...
Where does the Freedom Trail start, though?
Yeah, that's what I want to check. Let's see here.
Yeah,
find the railroad. Let's just go to show on map. Alright. Is there...
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's still 5 more holotapes?
Oh yeah, they're scattered all over the Commonwealth.
Whoa.
So... I could have sworn there was actually a Freedom Trail... Aha! There we are. That one. Because I found a few of the markers on the path already. So... yeah, along the Freedom Trail there are markers with numbers and letters. If I follow the trail and solve the cipher, maybe I'll find the railroad. So let's see, show on map. Does that... still doesn't show me. Alright, so... I think it starts somewhere around here, because...
yeah, let's just...
I could swear there's a marker at Bunker Hill. Maybe that's why synths are told to go to Bunker Hill, because that's the start of the Freedom Trail.
Yeah, that could be.
Because I know... at least, I think Pickman Gallery is on the trail. I know the Old Corner Bookstore is. Faneuil Hall is.
Yeah, let's start at Bunker Hill and see what we can...
I think that makes the most sense. Come on, there we are. And since I'm sure he'll have a vested interest in it, I'll certainly take Nick along with me.
Mm-hmm.
And after coming to all the discoveries inherent in the railroad, I'll find it interesting to then again check in with the Brotherhood of Steel and see how they feel about all this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright, let's find the... it's
So...
on the street,
Someone was
right?
expecting trouble.
Alright.
It's on. It should be on the road outside.
Yeah. Aha! There it is. It's this red line. Alright.
So
I think this is possibly the start.
Well, let's just follow it and see where it leads us.
Yeah, let's follow the trail then. I assume it'll cross the river.
Probably.
There are still so many places that I haven't checked out.
Yep, there it is.
Alright, so it picks up again here. Alright. So this is some monument. I can't say I know enough about the history of this particular area to know
wait.
who this is.
I thought I saw it.
I think that was just the UI crossing over Nick.
But I wanted to find a thing.
Does it pick up?
Here. I think maybe it was went the other way.
Yeah, I think I lost it. Let's see. Well, can't go that way. So
maybe it's that direction?
Yeah. It may curve around this street.
There it is. I just saw the line.
Where? There it is.
Yeah.
Alright. So I think this also what the hell is this?
Joe's what?
I think it also comes pretty close to Swan's Pond.
There.
Yeah. So this is Joe's Spuckies?
I feel like I've read like on different terminals that
mean pastries. Alright.
I think we should explore everything on the Freedom Trail that we can.
Absolutely. It's a cat.
It's a kitty cat.
Alright. There's a lot of corpses in here.
But there's
Kitty, did you kill all of these people? Are you secretly a mass murderer, Kitty? Don't you tease me anymore. I have had enough. No! No!
I just want the pie!
Love me some pie!
That went a little bit weird. Like a mix of some strange things there. What's the door go to? Back here.
I'll find out.
North end.
So that's just gonna head outside then.
To a different...
No, that's just the north end. That's the area of the city we're in. So
There's
I guess that's just
a random kitty.
A strange, creepy little shop.
And it really was mean pastries, though.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't get the pastry.
This is true. Alright, well, let's continue following the trail then. I hear ghouls.
Nicely done.
Any more?
So cold. Why
Having your screwdriver.
Go.
Is it? Ooh, I hear another one.
Oh.
That's Nick. There we go. And the hell? I hear a Protectron. Alright.
I heard it too. Where?
Anyway, I assume this is like a historic cemetery.
Something law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, he's just like, law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear. Because that's never a sinister statement to hear from an authority figure. Alright.
That's cool looking.
I assume that's a church of some significance. Does the trail lead this way?
I don't think so. Go back to the area. Might go past the church.
Yeah, that's possible. I'm just gonna check out some of the...
Bobman says, hey gamers. Hello,
Hello. Cheers to see you, friend.
Does anybody know what church this is?
Yeah, like...
It's pretty. I like
we need to get Waskar in here, because he actually lives around this area. Oh, hey. This is actually enterable.
Ooh.
Boxing gym.
Yes.
Alright.
Let's go in there.
Let's get my fisticuffs on.
Fisticuffs. Dude.
Alright.
Are we in Rocky all of a sudden?
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
I feel like you're always singing that.
Know the words of this song.
I see a rocket plushie.
Ooh, footlocker. Am I gonna find the
Sweet.
Ooh.
Yes.
Gotta get them workout shades. Please tell me there's a Rocky reference in here somewhere.
I do look good.
Technical about the very technical science.
There's a safe.
The science of advanced fisticuffs. Truly, pugilism is an advanced form of competitive effort and exertion. Yeah. Science! Wake Master. Oh, that's the timer for the matches.
The matches.
Oh, hey. Gloves. You know what? I'll take that as a souvenir. So let's see. This place was Madden's. Any relation to the football announcer? I'm curious.
I don't want to know.
25-pound weight.
Some Nuka-Cola.
Yeah. Oop, hey. Aw. Someone was hitting
Piss,
them dergs.
Tisky.
Alrighty. Well,
Interesting.
I like that a lot of these little
They're just little
hole-in-the-wall places downtown, like, they aren't of any particular import. They're just here to make the place feel a little more alive. I actually like that.
Let's see.
Alright, that actually leads all the way up to the roof. Is there something up there?
I feel like there might
Because it's just above the gym, so...
I feel like there's a hole.
Yeah, so I can get up here. And I think
Oh, yeah.
the story about the Silver Shroud is that he uses the roofs. So...
Yeah, it looks like somebody's moved things around so that they could get to...
Somebody's using this.
What's the other direction go to? The caramel kitten says big booty.
I mean, whoop.
Hello?
Oh, they're in there.
Oh.
They're in the pizza shop. Alright. I shall leave them alone for now. I find it curious that...
Where does it go up here?
Hang on. The old story
The church is
about, oh, crap, I'm failing on my history this evening. The Paul Revere. Was it one if by land, two if by sea? Something like that? Was that anywhere near Boston? I don't know.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so...
The Revolutionary War. Lanterns in a church bell tower.
Oh. I don't know.
Ah, man. I'm so rusty on, like, that era of American history.
Talking says, hey! Hello.
Cheers.
Oh, this must be another way up and down.
Yeah, so that leads down to the cemetery. Alright, interesting.
I wonder if the Protectron was up here.
I don't know. Anything's possible, I suppose.
Alright, let's check out around the church. Big's Crimes is the shadow, Paul Revere. I am sad that we can't go in the church.
Yeah, well, maybe I can, just not from that side. Is there a door? Ooh, there's the
a
line.
lantern.
I can go inside.
Wait a minute.
And that is a lantern painted on the side. There is significance to the tower getting lit. What the?
It's locked.
Door! I can't! Ah!
I bet this is a quest.
Old North Church. Built in 1723, the Old North Church is the oldest standing church in Boston. Its 191-foot-tall steeple also makes it the tallest church in Boston. On the night of April 18, 1775, Lieutenant Colonel Smith marched with 700 British soldiers to Concord on a mission to disarm the rebels. Using a plan devised by Paul Revere, Robert Newman climbed to the top of this church and lit 2 lanterns to alert patriots that the Redcoats were coming up the Charles River, thus inspiring Longfellow's famous verse, one if by land, two if by sea. I'm not as rusty as I thought I was, apparently. Alright. The battles of Lexington and Concord that followed would start the American Revolution. And
no, we aren't drinking Sonic. This is Chili's to-go cups.
Yep.
Bix Prime says old-time radio, the shadow. Probably even taken from that idea.
Very probably.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, so that's... I actually recognize the statue, like, from photos taken at this angle.
Yeah, but love, look at the ground.
That's just so cool. Yeah, I know. This is the line. So
I was
on.
right about the
It goes
side.
straight through the church.
Are we sure we can't go in there?
There's no way in for me right now. Like, I
This is a
can't...
quest.
Absolutely. Like, unless I can climb in through a shattered window. It looks like they're all planked up from the inside, though. So, I guess it's time to just follow along.
Fix Prime says, very good. Oh, it turns here.
Yeah. Interesting. Alright. Oop. Hi there. Locals. And your little
Nice.
dog, too.
Is that a giant cook pot?
Eh? Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is that-
That's another dog there.
Is
I think
this
that
their
was
cook
at
pot?
one time actually like a steel smelting thing.
Yeah, but are they using it as like
Oh
a
yeah,
pot?
they turned it into like a cauldron.
Fix Prime says, use the Force.
I mean, there is rad magic in this universe. That we have confirmed.
Yes, we have confirmed that there is rad magic.
So, rad magic, the Force. I mean, is there really an appreciable difference? I say nay nay.
Nice reference there. Mother.
I'm so sad that he died.
I know.
Check out any footage you can of John Panett's stand-up comedy. The guy's
Yeah,
a
it goes
freaking
this way.
genius.
It turns left.
Huh? Oh, it does. It circles around the corner here. Alright, I just want to check out this particular
Oh, I
area.
know. I just wanted to let you know that
Yeah,
you weren't.
this seems interesting. Oh, hi, rat stack. I need
Legendary glowing rad stack.
your meat, for you are delicious and help me carry things. It's cool, you weren't using that head, were you? Thank you. Oh.
Fix Prime says, not really. Yep. I'm pretty sure there isn't a difference.
Yep. So,
The fact that there's a... Yeah.
somebody's cooking up some supper here. Alright, so there isn't a marker. More rat stacks, then. I'm not sure.
This is cool, but I don't
feel
know
like-
what it is.
There's probably a historical marker around here somewhere. I just haven't found it. I hear explosions coming from downtown. I mean, what else is new?
That's probably, if I had to guess, I would say that's... Oh. How sad.
Someone chose to simply sit and absorb the air of the sea in her final moments.
I think that she might have committed suicide by taking too much buff out.
Yeah, possibly. So I'm sure combining even the pills of Fallout Verse, perhaps especially the pills of the Fallout Verse.
I knew it was them.
Flying a little danger low there, aren't you?
I was like, we keep getting to chains, and I'm like, oh.
Case in point.
Please. Someone's asking for help.
Yeah. The hell was that?
Was that?
Custom house tower? The hell?
Oh!
Alright, I just stumbled into World War V.
We should probably do something, huh?
So that's... I think this thing is the map marker that just appeared.
Whoa.
Hi there. Alright, you are going to need something with a little more kick. Aha, I hear knights on the ground. That's a good thing. Alright. Are we clear? I think that is a resounding maybe. Hey man, I'm on your side. Calm it down. Sir? Sir?
I
think he might have fallen out of the vertebrate.
think so.
Let's see, is there anything?
I think he might be stuck in there too.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure he can get out of where he fell.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
Snuck up on me there.
Oh. I have no idea where we're going now.
There's the Shamrock Tap House.
We have left behind the,
I know where it is, don't worry.
What, where? Oh.
Over here. Oh, he's a legendary. Was. Scratch that. Ah!
So the legendary killed the legendary is what that says.
Yep. I mean, it's a fitting end, I suppose.
Where was his body falling?
I'll find that momentarily. So Nick's just putting fire on them. Hi.
I think both of them that went down. Both the knights.
Yep. Alright then. Yep.
Yep. That's just the Brotherhood. I don't suppose we... Did he have any dog tags?
I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Yeah.
Because I feel like we should bring the dog tags back, you know?
Yeah. Snatch that rifle. I'd love to take their armor
Oh,
with me.
there
It's
he
just
is.
too
He's
heavy.
sort of floating right there.
Yeah.
He is floating in the air.
Hey now. So yeah, if I try and actually, whoa,
Gatling
recoiled.
rifle?
All right, compliments of a mod. Minigun, I can help.
Yep.
Yep, you can carry this here minigun, my friend.
Yep. Kind of sad. He survived an exploding vertibird, but didn't make it anyway. It's a little sad, but at the same time, dying to a legendary Primus.
I mean,
That's,
if you were to die at anyone's hands, let it be your enemies.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, now that I've given fairly futile support to a few knights,
Let's go back.
let's
to
pick up the trail.
I think this might be part of the trail, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm curious.
Do you want to go in first, or?
Oop, I have to actually, like, hop up these. Custom house tower.
Whoa!
Ugh.
That was exactly what I wanted to see.
Alright then.
Well, now we know why the super mutants were.
I see they've made themselves comfy. Alright then. Can I unchain any of this?
Oh, that's so gross. What about this one here?
It's all static chained.
Ugh.
Alright then, I
This
guess
is
I can
so
only
gross.
access this friggin' grindhouse of a lobby.
Is there anything around it?
I don't know, man.
That was really nasty looking, to be honest.
Custom house? More like Charnel house. Jeez.
Ugh.
Alright, so now I need to head around the corner to the trail. That was somewhere around here. Oh, hi. Oh. I see that table cushioned your fall there. Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
I tried to help. I promise I did.
We really did. We're sorry it didn't really work.
Okay. I'm curious as to maybe if I get one of those Pip-Boy flashlight mods, if maybe I'd enjoy using the light on it a little more, because just this like AoE glow, it isn't all that handy for me.
Oh, great. Do you want to mark that spot?
Ooh.
Who are they?
Conscious sleeping.
Oh! Oh!
Crap! Actually, wait, no, he's too close. Go for the head.
Don't miss!
Woo! That's a little close for my liking.
Can we just mark this thing on the map?
I think it already is.
Okay.
Am I? I think I'm just a figment of your creepy imagination. Case in point. Careful, lad. Don't let your imagination get away from you. You just might hurt yourself. So, the trail is here. Does it curve this way? Ugh. Okay, so somebody crashed this into the lobby.
Someone's coming.
Can we go in there?
Looks like I can. Alright. Come on, Nick.
No,
Oh,
wait,
no, alright.
Nick, come back. Sorry.
I meant to wait for you, my friend. Ding. Alright. So,
The fact that no one's here to greet us is a little bit disconcerting.
yeah.
So, I mean, there's fire. If there's fire,
Yeah.
there's people, but...
Got the next elevator, did you, Nick? Alright.
Okay,
Technical document.
what is this?
Do you lead up or down? One way to find out. Catch you on the flip side, Nick.
Ah.
Yep.
Where?
How
is
high
this?
am I going?
What is this? Where are we?
This is one of the freaking skyscrapers, isn't it? Uh-huh. I hear a lot of crosswind. Oh my.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Oh no, no.
I think I'm in one of the tallest structures in the city.
We're higher than the Pridwin.
Uh-huh.
What is this for? Is this just showing off the city?
I think so. Man,
Is
this
there
would
a-
actually make for an incredible settlement, like, location.
I know.
Because you'd have superiority of range on anyone approaching from any angle.
And you could build out from like right here.
Yeah. Like, you could construct this outward as long as you support strut it.
Now I want
Make
to
sure
do
you-
that online with Conquest.
Keep the elevator on lock, and...
I don't know that anybody could get up here though.
I mean, like, you'd have
unless
to...
we linked it to that.
Yeah, you'd have to keep the ground floor of it guarded incredibly tightly, because that's your one way in and out.
No, I mean like for actual settlers. I'm not sure
Oh,
if they'd
yeah.
be able to get up unless we connected it to the highway. That was,
Yeah, because the highway's not that far down from that upper platform.
yeah, so we might be able to do it that way.
I feel like that
'Cause
exists.
We do have a conquest. We do have the mod conquest, which would
Yeah.
let us place a settlement there if we wanted,
I think that's just there,
so you can see cool shit.
and so you can jump off in power armor and feel awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that's for. That is all that is.
I think that's 100% the entire intended function of that space.
Well, there was no fighting in this.
Yeah.
It didn't lead anywhere but this. So
Yep.
I feel like you're right. I feel like this was 100%. Ooh, is that a workable terminal?
I don't know. I'll check here in a second. Yep.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
I do. They remind me of home. Alright. Domain.
Ooh, nothing.
Alright, well.
Grunts?
Sweet.
Hey. Oh, that's just safe control.
I don't even
Alright,
know where
fine,
the
well.
safe is.
I didn't even see one.
I know. Well, I guess it's good that we looked at it, because then we wouldn't even know there was a safe. Where is the safe?
¿Adonde?
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Hi, creepy dog monster.
I know, I was about to say, I just heard growling.
I hear you. There you are.
Alpha albino monster. Oh, he vanished. He's magic.
He's an illusion. He's just like the dogs of the Red Forest.
What? Oh. Ooh, money.
Money.
Money, money, money.
Kindling and cloth.
I know. And extra money for buying wood.
Those are empty.
Is that bad that that's what I use?
Pretty much, I mean...
Ooh, that they had a pail.
Well, yeah, it was a lunch pail. Woo.
With squirrel on a stick. I want to see
nom.
the squirrels. Okay. It's like, I really do. I wanna see the squirrelsies.
So, where's the trail pickup?
Open. The open sign is on. It's not here.
So that's the church.
I think we missed it. It might be over here.
Does it pick up on the other side of this place? Ugh.
Ooh. Is that an openable? That's another openable door.
Yeah, I think I've actually come in this place.
Oh, it's
Once
so
already.
nasty.
Yeah, this is Fenwell Hall.
Oh, it's.
I don't know if I've come inside or if I just cleared...
Let's go inside and find out.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, there's the trail. Okay, so it does pick up and then continue on that way. Okay.
We should totally go inside just to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so gross. Why is it gotta be so gross?
So remind me to just go straight from the front door of
Straight
Fenwell Hall.
front door of the hall. Okay.
Oh, boring.
I don't
Didn't
think
your
we-
mom say when she came to this city that they actually saw a concert in Fenwell Hall?
I think so.
I could swear she mentioned that at some point.
I think so, yeah.
Come on.
Now it says, boys, I am here and proper, still suffering from new notebook syndrome. Did you buy a new notebook and you don't know what to put in it?
I know that feel, my friend.
We understand.
It's just like you can't sully it with... Alright, I've come through here, because I have the key already. Can't sully it with unworthy content. And especially in those first
Especially the
few
really
pages,
pretty ones.
your handwriting is just, it's perfect or nothing. Rude. Sir, this is a historical landmark for all American citizens. You're just gonna have to wait your turn. I get to enjoy this just like anyone else. You've had your turn. Some people's children. Monkey! I hate that monkey. The hell? Oh,
Someone made a real mess of you, didn't they?
yeah, you could say that.
It's a sad.
Alright,
It's such a
so,
sad, though.
since I have already come through here, I'll just roll on. Yeah, 'cause
Suffer.
I ain't playing with these louts.
No, it says, let me take a pic of my notebook stack. One stack. It includes some pricey stuff, namely rodeo.
Alright, so let's continue on this way.
Okay.
I think this is the old corner store.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have we been in here?
I have not. I purposely didn't come in here. Ooh, hey, this actually has like a marker.
Freedom Trail. This is 3.
Hang on. Yeah. Oh god, were there numbers this whole time? I feel like this is the first of these things I've come across, so keep a document of this.
Yes, yes. Okay, so this is
Because I think
what
that's 3I.
Old Planet Store.
I think this is just telling me what letters
3 what?
I. Or maybe AIL, but I think it's just I.
3I. Okay. Literally 3/4 of a foot a stack of notebooks in my new sleep album.
Let's see. Old corner bookstore.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah.
The old corner bookstore was originally built as an apothecary after the devastating Great Fire of 1711. Originally, the land belonged to Anne Hutchinson, the controversial Puritan who was excommunicated and banished from Massachusetts for her heretical beliefs and sermons. During the mid-19th century, the old corner bookstore was the home of the leading American publisher Ticknor and Fields. They published the works of such luminaries as Charles Dickens, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Nathaniel Hawthorne, I can speak, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Harriet Beecher Stowe, and Henry Dave Thoreau. Many of these were frequent visitors to this site.
That's cool. No, it says if you guys mess it up, I have the code on standby.
Alright, cool.
I'm not going to say it, but I do have it.
Alright. I may take you up on that.
Because we're going to need...
Because I'm like concerned now that I might have... Oh man, that's like gorgeous light shafts. Yeah. I might have missed something.
You very well might.
I feel like that's the first of those seals I've come across.
I don't think
I'm not sure.
I bet there's going to be a magazine.
Probably.
I just feel like there will be. Bobby pin buttons. But like, I definitely feel like there will be. I mean, it's a bookstore. I feel like there's gotta be.
I like the audio design in here because there isn't any music.
So
if you listen though, there's just that little ambiance.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Yep.
To make it feel like you're in a place that's just eerily still.
I think we should go up.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a little eerie.
The paper fan that's just, or rather desk fan that's just slowly.
Something about that chair just unnerves me.
And of course Nick sits on it. Are you telling me there's really no books here?
I guess.
That feels so wrong, though.
Man, so many of the places along Freedom Trail are just empty illustrations of a world gone past. Oh. I was wondering why that was glowing.
Building a collection or something?
I am, Nick. Don't you judge me.
Don't judge me. Noah sent this picture.
So, let's see. Looks like it goes that way, so I need to go around. Hi. Didn't see me. Just a figment of your imagination.
Someone there?
No.
No one's anywhere. That didn't.
You're just paranoid.
Did particularly come out though. Ooh, can we go in there? What is that?
Can I'm really getting close to my carry weight though.
Dang it.
Nick.
Hey,
Nick.
there's something.
Oof. Please tell me you can carry at least one more thing.
Nope. Well, fortunately,
I do have the
we
corner
have
store marked.
Yeah, so we can.
So I can just come straight there again.
Yep.
Alright. I'll just head to the castle.
And then can we go into the gunner place?
Yeah. Right.
Radstag.
Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. I had a feeling this would make for an involved affair.
This is exciting.
And like I said, I am so jealous of Waskar, because he lives around here. He's one of our community regulars, for those who aren't aware. So, like, I just, like, I long for that feeling of seeing places that I've lived around, that I'm familiar with, that I have a personal connection to.
I would love to see that in a Fallout
like,
game.
realized in the Fallout aesthetic and, like, what happened to those places in the official Fallout canon timeline.
Houston/Austin/San Antonio/San Marcos, please. Bethesda.
Fallout Texas, when?
Any of them. Any. We don't care as long as it's Texas.
I'm all in.
I mean, I know, like, in the old Brotherhood of Steel spin-off game, like, that was set in Texas. That doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
Because that thing is
Especially since it wasn't a good rendition of Texas.
Yeah, and it isn't considered canon either, so...
No, so it's not canon, it's not very good. So... Hey, look, wood! Fallout Texas, when the nuke manages to hit something as significant and not be harmless in the middle of the desert. Well, yeah, I would say Houston's probably pretty big on that list.
Oh, yeah. Because it is a major economic target. Considering it has one of the most active ports in the world.
That'd be my hometown, yo. I don't even care that I wasn't born here. I've lived here my whole life, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, if it's to the point where it's literally for as long as you can remember, then...
Yeah.
I mean, that counts.
It's literally as long as I remember. I think I have one memory.
Like, you were an infant when...
In Pittsburgh. I think I have a
parents moved here.
singular memory. And it's so vague that I'm not entirely sure it's even a memory, so much as it might be something, like I don't know.
Something that your mind just created because
Yeah.
of a story you heard.
Yeah, like, I have no idea if it's actually a real memory or not, so it's
'Cause
like...
fun little psychology fact, your mind can actually do that.
Yeah.
If you're told a story enough and told that you were there, your mind will just start coming up with an interpretation of the story you were told, and you can actually remember it as though you legitimately think you were there.
Yep. Now, so I really want to see a densely urban Fallout, like Fallout New York or something. Texas would be cool too, though.
I'd love to see Fallout New York. Like, as much as I'd like to see Texas, New York could make for an amazing Fallout game. I suspect, though, because that's just, it's like one of the, like, top 3 iconic American cities. They're probably waiting for technology to advance a little further so that they can do everything they'd want with it.
Well, especially considering how big it is. If you really wanted to do it right, you'd need a huge world space.
Absolutely.
And while world spaces have been getting bigger in Fallout and Elder Scrolls games, I'm not sure they're quite to the point that they can really do New York the way they want it.
Yeah.
Noah says, yep, have 3 people watch the same event and you'll get 3 different stories. People have incredibly flawed perceptions of reality and our minds fill in the blanks, and there are a lot of blanks.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's why eyewitness testimony is notoriously unreliable when it comes to, like, criminal cases and such. Alright, let me save. How am I on weight now? Pretty good. And I got everything from Nick, so, alright. Pick up at the corner store. Where is it? Cabin house, picnic gallery.
Wait, you passed it. There.
Oh, wait, there it is. Come on. Come on, menu.
Can we go in the gunner thing? I want it so bad.
Hit. There we go.
I want to know what's happening in that gunner building. They always have some good stuff, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they carry some of the highest tier firearms in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now that I have mods.
Huh?
Especially now that I have mods.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just down the road from the old bookstore, so...
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a good idea.
Okay. So, because it cuts through there, so I need to circle around. Alright.
And then this is the entry to the...
Yeah.
Yep. That is a door, right?
Yeah. So this is...
Mass fusion.
Mass
Somebody
fusion.
went to a lot of effort to keep folks out of here.
Yep. Which is why we're going in. Right?
Indeed. Let's check this out.
If they wanted us out, we want in. So what's the world building challenge? Because he says the world building challenge starts tomorrow. So what does it entail? What limits are there? What boundaries do you need to push and or have? What things do you need to have included to qualify? That's actually, can you look up again? I want to see that.
Hang on.
Ooh. Come on.
Gotcha.
Straight up from here. That's cool.
It's like this place stretches pretty high.
I like this place. I like this building.
Man,
This is
you
cool.
can actually see how high the elevator goes.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's crazy.
This is a really cool looking building, actually. What?
ID card.
Gotta find the card.
So I can actually get up there.
Oh,
Alright.
let's loot all the things, yo.
Customer service. Alright, I'm curious.
No limits. Take it as your mind will. So as long as you meet the parameters provided on what to do for each day.
Pay my... We're sorry, but our billing servers are currently offline. Please see a Mass Fusion customer service representative for assistance.
Okay. So what days are what?
New accounts.
Nah.
To open a new account and begin enjoying the benefits of your nuclear tomorrow, please see one of our Mass Fusion customer service representatives today. Troubleshooting? Let me guess. My street has no power. My home has no power. I'm feeling sick. If your entire street is experiencing a loss of power, then one of your substations or distribution centers is likely having a minor issue. Rest assured, we will work diligently to restore power to your neighborhood as soon as possible. My home has no power. If your home is experiencing a loss of power and your account isn't in arrears, then please follow these steps. 1. Locate your Fusion distribution box. 2. Open the lead shielded panel, because that's a great sign. 3. Flip the master reset lever up, then down. 4. If your home's power isn't restored, please contact a service affiliate. Is your service turned on, sir? Note, Mass Fusion is not responsible for any health-related issues caused by attempting to service our fusion equipment. Yeah, because she took the lead out of the way. I'm feeling sick. Many individuals assume that the fusion distribution box in their home may present a danger to its occupants. While the device gives off a trace amount of radiation, we can assure you that it's completely safe. If you're experiencing the following symptoms, we give you our word, because that's helpful, that they are in no way related to our clean power technology. Nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, headache, fever, dizziness, disorientation, weakness, fatigue, hair loss, poor wound healing, low blood pressure, skin flaking, or burns. That's an awfully inclusive and yet somehow specific list. All of which, mind you, are symptoms of radiation poisoning.
Yep. Noah is linking the
Cool.
world.
Company history. In the spring of 2043, Carl Oslo dared to dream of limitless power being supplied to countless homes from a single power plant. After spending 6 years cutting his teeth as an electrical engineer with Poseidon Energy, Mr. Oslo decided he'd had enough with the traditional methods of energy distribution and founded Mass Fusion to begin realizing his vision. After only a decade of research, Mass Fusion's Clean Power Initiative transitioned from dream to reality, and the switches were thrown. The people of Boston embraced this new technology, and by 2070, Mass Fusion became the primary power provider for all of Massachusetts. Now, as we look to the future, Mass Fusion hopes to bring 10 more power plants online in the next several decades. To open a new account and begin enjoying the benefits of your nuclear tomorrow, please see one of our Mass Fusion customer service representatives today. Service status. Our next available appointment is in a lot of days. If you'd like to submit a service request, please see one of our Mass Fusion customer service representatives. Alrighty then.
Okay. He has linked his writing blog and the world building challenge.
Cool.
Dude,
So I'll
his
check that out
page
afterward.
snows. That is
Nifty.
awesome. I didn't know
Toss
you could do
anything
that.
I can't haul my way.
So we need to find a key card.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
That's a cool little statue there.
And so he started at Poseidon.
Yeah.
I like that I actually know. Ooh, that's another terminal that's usable.
There's another elevator in there too.
I bet that special elevator goes somewhere special.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, glue. So lots of protect.
I anticipate. Yeah, this is just wired to the protect
I
runs.
wonder if there's any info on it or just protect
It's
runs.
just the security terminal. I mean, I'll check it and make sure. I don't think it's anything else. Skilled.
Bundled.
There we
Hey.
go.
You're welcome.
Company, Intramail, 8/19/77. Attention all employees. Due to the unfortunate sit-in protest in the main lobby by members of the public, new security measures are being implemented immediately. Please be sure to carry your ID card on you at all times and stay within your designated areas. Do not exit the building using any door other than those designated as standard exits. Do not provide anyone with your login passwords or use of your terminal. Any deviation from these restrictions will result in immediate termination of your position at Mass Fusion.
Noah says that, fun fact, if you Google that number, it only shows the Fallout Wikia entry for that text log.
Security Intramail 90577. To all security units from W. Feld, Security Captain. CCT Reisenbauer, HR Coordinator. Please inform your security officers that Dr. Noel Chandro is no longer welcome on Mass Fusion property. If he's seen within 100 yards of the building, please inform me immediately. So someone couldn't keep to the rules. Protectron control, turret control.
Can we turn them off?
System diagnostics.
Oh, they are off.
Yeah. 2 turrets linked. 100% offline, all clear.
We could
Alright.
probably turn them on and have them kill.
Yeah, nothing I can't do though.
Yeah.
Alright, so I assume I do need the card for this.
Need to find a card.
Yeah. Alright. They even have a card here at their workstation. Reception terminal. Company Intramail 40277. The Mass Fusion Employee Store is now open. Order your very own Mass Fusion branded hats, shirts, shorts, swimsuits, umbrellas, neckties, cufflinks, socks, tumblers, shot glasses, coffee mugs, and more! Please see Eric Roanoke in HR for details. 819.
Right?
It's the same thing.
What about the other one?
925. All employees are invited to the 2077 holiday celebration. We'll be holding the festivities on the roof of our main headquarters this year, so you'll be able to dine with a loved one while overlooking our beautiful city. A full bar and live music will be on hand, as well as a special fireworks display at 10 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Cool.
That does actually sound pretty cool.
It does.
Nick, you hear something?
I heard something.
I heard something. I think there's someone above us.
Yep. So we need to find an ID card.
Ooh. Alright, so all these elevator shafts. Let me guess. Yeah, the elevators are stuck a few floors up. Or all the way up.
Don't.
Or
don't.
collapsed entirely. Ah, hello. Alright, so that's a hallway.
And then there's a stairway that goes up. So down or up first?
I think I'll clear this, because I suspect this doesn't go far.
Noah says, also how about that boom in Super Trench Attack? It did indeed come through in the recording. Startled me a bit too.
Yeah, I actually realized as I was editing that it actually caused my light to flicker. I didn't notice that.
And you have to
until
understand,
post.
I was asleep when that happened, and it knocked me out of the secure sleep. I was just like, what?
Like, that was one hell of an
Like,
explosion.
I thought someone
and
might have gotten shot or something.
I have no idea what it was. Like, an explosion of that magnitude, I can only imagine it was like a power transformer exploding or something.
Yeah. Military teams. Stuff bag. betting there's going to be a technical document or two somewhere in here.
Oh, I'm sure. Come on, there we go.
Nice.
I got that uranium fever. Uranium fever.
Got it.
Alright. So that's just a little maintenance closet. Alright then. I stand corrected. I guess I'll continue on this way. Hey!
Whoa!
Hey now! The hell? Where'd that come from?
Down?
Where were you?
She was down.
Sir?
Where are the people coming from? Wow.
Could you not? That's adorable.
Excuse you.
I love that you think that's doing something. Come on.
Shoot him, just shoot him, just shoot
Come
him.
on.
Get him out of his poor misery.
Sir? Sir. So you're gonna have to do more than that. Come on. I feel like Mike Tyson right now. Just... Hey, we're having a personal scuffle here. Sir?
Jill says, hi, I'm Miss
Stop
Jill.
that.
I didn't know you were streaming until I hit the wrong bookmark.
Hey, no cheating now.
We are doing the Freedom Trail. We have not found anything in particular except for a plaque on the floor.
Oi.
Excuse you.
Stop interfering in my duel. Rude. I'll just have to loot this little cheater here. Alrighty. Aha, I knew it. Well, it's a nice little rig you got there. It isn't, like, attached to anything, though.
I don't know.
You know, maybe he tripped it when he came out to try and get me. Alright, so I follow that across, clearly. Oop, hello. Plasma cartridges. Having those. Rat poison. Having that. Door.
Unlock the door.
That's it.
Ooh, pack of duct tape. More duct tape. Alright. Shattered computer. Alright, let's carry on then.
This seems. Oh, that felt really not safe.
Yeah. Isn't that much of a fall.
I know, but like that, the way they went with it looked so.
I mean, it does look like it's about to collapse at any second.
Yeah, like I'm just like, oh.
Even if it does,
man.
though, I mean, it's not gonna fall far. Oh God!
I had a feeling. Like,
I saw the sensor right as I clicked to open the door.
Like I had a feeling.
Because I saw that. I had already started pushing the door, though.
Ooh, that's a way up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Alright then.
I think we're gonna find a card at the very top, and then we'll go back down, and then we can go to the roof. I bet. I bet it'll take us to the roof. That's special.
Where they were having their party.
Uh-huh. Like, I just feel like I just have that feel, you know? Ooh.
Hello.
Records terminal.
Am I going to learn some company secrets? No, this is just personal intramail. Alright, 617 from V. Summers to J. Berlin. Jenny, you haven't given any thought to my proposal. You haven't said anything to me in over a week, and now I'm afraid I've scared you away. I'll wait for you in the cafeteria after work if you want to meet.
Oh.
I think she doesn't want to meet, man. Don't get creepy about it. 702. From V. Summers to J. Berlin. Oh, this guy's getting stalkery. It's been weeks now and you keep avoiding me. Why? What have I done wrong? Why are you tormenting me like this? She is tormenting him, because of course. You keep saying you have plenty of time to decide, but I feel like our time is running out. Please, Jenny, I need an answer. Watch this, is going to end up like some intra-office, like, work-related thing, and it's meant to feel like stalkery stuff.
I bet
822. Jenny, I'm sick and tired of all this waiting. I have plenty of others lining up to take your place, you know. Yeah, this is like client sort of thing. The fact that you keep leading me on only makes me think you're beginning to enjoy watching me get upset. Well, guess what? If you don't let me know soon, I'm moving on to someone else.
Yeah.
Cue the hard right. 914. I've been a fool, Jenny. An impatient, impolite fool. I've been bothering you for months about my proposal when I should have simply waited for your answer. I've made all sorts of false accusations and assumptions. For that, I'm sorry. Take as long as you want, Jenny. Maybe after the holidays, you can give me your answer. For now, let's just remain friends and not let anything else come between us. Oh, okay, alright, so it is just...
After the holidays?
Yeah, so, I mean...
They died before there was...
Yeah.
Dang it!
Nobody likes a fuckboy, man. Don't be that guy.
She'll,
He was absolutely that guy.
Shield says, sorry, the outline for my XCOM fanfiction about the commander's daughter raised by Central.
Cool.
That is cool. Shield?
Seriously, if someone is avoiding you, don't press it.
Was that the legendary that you just one-shotted?
I don't know.
Because I feel like it might have been...
Ooh, I saw you peeking out of there. Out of order. Yeah.
I wonder why.
Hello. I've picked up. Oh wait, hold on.
Knew it. I knew there would be a technical document somewhere in here.
I mean, they are randomized.
I know, but I just felt like this is going to be one of the places that would have one.
Yes.
Who's there?
No one. That looked painful. I already looted you. Yeah. That computer is thrashed. Alright, let's keep moving. Ooh, more heavy. Nick, I'm afraid I'm going to have you carry some more things. Nick? Nick? Damn it. Always absent when I need him most! Seriously, Nick, the hell, man. I can come down here. Is there anything important in here? Oh, wait, duffel bag. Yeah, might as well snatch that and hand it to Nick. If I ever find him. It.
It was a plant. I heard footsteps that might not have been ours.
Yeah, it's just me. Nick? Where the hell did he go?
I have no idea.
Huh. Well.
I wish there was a call your...
Yeah, just call companion to me. Right.
Bob says, careful there, gamers. Don't want to fall prey to any gamer traps in here.
New plan. We're just going to
drop everything?
Drop this stuff into the lobby and pick it up later.
Sounds good.
There.
Oh.
Oh. Hit yeah. No, not right there. Okay, fine.
Pick it up with the thing and then
Hit.
just drop it.
Hit yeah. Hit yeah.
Just pick it up, my love.
Hit yeah. Hit yeah. I'm sure none of this will just destroy stuff on impact. It's cool, don't worry about it. It's still under warranty.
Is it?
I mean, if it's a lifetime warranty, I'm still alive. Think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but who's there to fix it for you?
Robots? Maybe. Alright. Let's get going.
And before there's another exit that you end up taking accidentally.
Oh.
Did we? Ooh.
I think I just got messy.
Yeah, no, I feel like we did. I feel like we just got a bloodbath. Huh, get it? That was lame, I know. It made me happy to make that pun, okay?
Damn. I know you're around here.
I thought I saw movement through the window, but I might have been wrong. Ooh, this looks...
That's where I was.
Yeah. Eh?
Scalpel.
Why do they have a... You know what? Never mind. I don't need to know why people here apparently need surgical scalpels.
Because randomized loot tables.
I know, but I like to pretend that it's there on purpose. Because that says a lot about the people involved.
Okay, so we can go here.
Man, this place is a mess. Oh, dude. Oh.
Right. Ah.
Oh. Oh my god.
Hi, friend!
Hey,
I,
still there? It's damn thing.
That
could you have startled the shit out of me anymore?
that
Hi
was
there,
probably
Commander.
the most terrifying thing.
How's all that power armor working out for you? When you leave your face exposed. Critical.
Oh my gosh, that was...
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
No, we wouldn't want to...
You wouldn't want you going to waste.
I know,
As
right?
in, me wasting you because you startled the shit out of me popping up in an elevator you had no right to exist in.
I'm glad that it startled you too. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Well,
I'm
like,
gonna be honest.
I could feel the muscle in my hand already moving to pull the trigger, so all I could do was just, like, jerk it away to not shoot him.
Yeah, Bob says 45 ACP smashing through power armor like that.
I didn't hit him in the power armor, that's the thing. I shot him in his stupid exposed face. Isn't that right, you derp?
You're adorable. Is that a door we can go in?
I think so. All the fancy power armor in the world doesn't help you if it doesn't actually protect vitals.
Yeah? Hey look, Wonder Glue. I saw something that was
Just a decorative mini nuke.
Wait,
No
was
big
that a
deal.
vault base? Vault type base?
No, that's
Oh,
Vaulted.
vaulted.
Hibbie!
All I saw was vault, and I was like, what?
Sturdy thing, isn't it? I guess it's got that sprayo seal. Alright. Mass fusion balcony. Alright.
What does this lead to? What mysteries?
Hopefully someone/thing containing a keycard. Hi.
Hi guys. I bet the dude liked to jump off this. I have a sneaking suspicion that he jumped off that. We're to the side where we couldn't go before.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
Alright. So I just need to head in that elevator then.
Yeah. Not
'Cause
that
that's
one.
out of order.
Yeah,
Who
that
killed
one.
the lights?
You're. How did you get in here?
Nick, you get to wait.
You freaked me out.
You've
sir.
lost your elevator privileges for the day.
You shouldn't do that to us.
Wait a minute.
These people.
Is this the ground floor again?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I'm confused.
Nick.
How did. No!
I can stim pack him now?
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Just fine,
Still
friends.
searching.
Still searching for them.
Just let me know when you manage to get your hands on them.
I'll let you know first ahead of anyone.
How did you. What did.
How do you
fall-
think he got down? And I didn't
did-
find any key cards.
You couldn't just wait for an elevator?
You know what, Nick?
Do you want me to look it
Heads
up?
up.
Where the.
I'm listening.
No, I'll look a little more. I mean, feel free to start looking it up.
What's
Just,
this one called? Mass Fusion?
yeah. Just don't give me the information until I ask for it.
Thank you.
Let me go pick up all the stuff I had to kick off, because you weren't there when I needed you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
There's a bobblehead.
Oh, cool. Alright, I'm sure some of them fell in the water. Or not. I don't actually see any. Alright, cool. Well, I think... yeah, that's pretty much everything. Oh, yeah, there's a turret there.
Oh, okay. I
All right,
see.
Nick.
I understand what happened here.
Heads up.
No.
You have to have the Mass Fusion or Spoils of War quests
Oh, so it isn't...
before the ID card will spawn.
Okay, so it's not just something you can come and do at any time. You have to have the quest for it.
But you can get the bobblehead
Well, let's see what I can do.
Alright, where is it?
on the head of the giant interior statue, which is accessible from the floor with the gunner commander.
So it's up there.
Yes.
Alright,
There's also
that I can get.
some overdue books.
Nah, I don't really care about those.
Tesla Science Magazine.
That, yeah. Alrighty. So on the head of the statue, you said.
Uh-huh.
Oh! That's actually pretty cleverly hidden. Strength!
Perfect.
It's essential to give your arguments impact. Strength permanently increased by 1. Yay!
Shield says he was hiding in the elevator when we needed him. He was. Okay, so the Science Magazine is on the computer bank in the southeast mezzanine room.
That,
Upper offices above the glass floor.
that tells me incredibly little.
Wait.
That's-
This area can be accessed by using a jetpack to jump up a hole on the floor where the gunner commander is and unlocking a door.
Alright.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think we can get.
I ain't messing with that yet.
No. Okay. We'll have to come back here then.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's carry on then.
We got the bobblehead.
Time to continue following the Freedom Trail a little further.
Mommy.
Hell aroma is that?
Hell if I know, man. You know, it's interesting. That little clause of dialogue there implies that he has some kind of olfactory senses.
Yeah. Alright, so we needed to go around to get into the.
Right, that's why I was circling this way. So,
Yep. Shield says mark it on the list of places in which we are visible. Apparently we'll get a quest potentially later on for this.
so that's the way into Good Neighbor.
So back this way.
Yeah, alright, because, yeah. I needed to cut past this trailer Ah! Ah! Dodgy little thing.
Yeah, he's dead. He won't underestimate us if he's dead. Just saying.
Aha! There's the red line. I hear an awful lot of fire coming from...
It turned. It turned.
Did it? Oh, oh, there's another seal here.
Oh yeah, we're missing a whole bunch of them. Because that is six.
So 6. The thing is, I don't know how many of these... If it actually follows a sequence of numbers, or...
Okay, so which one is this?
This is just O. Because...
There's a plaque
there's a
right
plaque
there.
here.
What is that?
Old State House. Never mind all the fire coming from just across the other street there.
And it was what? It was 6 and O?
Yeah. Built in 1713, the Old State House is the oldest public building in Boston. During the years before the Revolutionary War, this building was a hotbed for the ideas and ideals that would result in a revolution. It was here that John Adams said that child independence was born. In 1770, right outside its doors, the Boston Massacre took place, where 5 American colonists died inciting rage against the British occupation. The Old State House was the seat of Massachusetts government until the new State House was constructed in 1798. Alright. So that's
Can we
this
select
thing.
the Freedom Trail thing by chance?
Maybe. That just heads in there.
Can we click on it?
No, a 6 and an O.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the way we came, so now we need to go that way.
Yeah, looks like it cuts around this way.
Yep.
Ah, there we go. Ooh. Synths!
Oh, this looks so much fun. So there's fire in there.
Yeah, I think that's like a super mutant layer.
Whoa!
Alrighty then. So there's a few of them circling around. I have leveled up from just passive gain of XP. Aha. Alright, so the trail continues on here.
Weird.
Oh!
Oh!
Jesus! Oh!
Heart attack bait, no?
Anyone else? I know you're there. There you are. Man, downtown is just a constant war zone.
Oh, someone should make use of it.
Oh, hey, there's another seal here. Oi! I need you to scoot over.
I feel like we've definitely
Yeah.
missed.
Having that.
Okay, let me know which one this is.
Hang on. Jeez.
Haven't we been here already?
I'm pretty sure I've come through here at some point. Let's see, so this is Franklin Cemetery, I guess. That's just... Oop,
Shield
hey.
says, was that a new enemy?
Kinda. They are added from a mod that I have that adds in a few more armors and
Alright, check the thing.
like sub-factions that wear them. Alright, let's see. So that's
Two and
A2.
2 and A.
I like how it sounds like he's actually writing it down.
Yep.
Alright. How's that? No, it's a fly. Oof. Yeah, I knew it. Here's where it comes around to Swan's Pond. Okay, so I follow it this way first. Which way from here? Oh, here. Massachusetts State House. Oh, so this is the new State House.
Is this the one that we just did, or is it?
No, this
new?
is the new State House. We just saw
I
the
mean,
old one.
like, is the seal? Is there a new seal for this, or was that the
I'll
cemetery
let you know if I find one.
Okay.
The new State House was completed in 1798 to house the government of the state of Massachusetts. The land selected was originally one of let me try that sentence again.
Nope.
Originally one of John Hancock's cow pastures. The original dome was constructed of wooden shingles and covered in copper smelted by Paul Revere. The state government used this building continuously until the formation of the 13 Commonwealths in 1969.
That's cool.
Huh.
Yep.
Aha, so there's a new seal here. Alright, so that's 4L.
So this is the new...
L. That's definitely a code.
So 4L?
Can I go in? Oh, I can. Alright.
We're missing 1 and 5 so far. If
Assuming
it's
it's a complete
6.
sequence.
Yeah. Well, so far it looks like...
If it forms a word, we can probably just fill in
Yeah.
anything else that we missed. Oh, Jesus. Nick! I swear to God, man!
I think it might be a word. Like, I think the numbers tell you what order to put the letters in.
Yeah, like I said. If it forms a word, then even if we missed a few, we can probably figure it out. Because it isn't a substitution puzzle.
Scarlet says, "Heyo."
Hello.
Is it alive?
It's adorable.
What is it?
It's a little Mirelurk hatchling. Are you friendly?
I think it's dead.
No? It is absolutely alive. Am I just so stealthy it can't tell I'm here?
Well, it says you're hidden.
Okay. State House note. Jamaica Plain is under attack. Ah, crap. Alright, fine. I need to finish up in here fast. Terminal. Notice to all employees. User Treasurer Robert Yemelin. To all employees. You will see a lot of unfamiliar faces around the office at night. Don't be alarmed, we have a maintenance crew coming in to fix the bathrooms. The problem is related to the old plumbing in the basement. Knowing this, I would ask that everyone refrain from using the building bathrooms until the maintenance is completed. Sorry for the inconvenience. Have a nice day. Susan M., Human Resources Consultant.
Well, this is an old building, so...
From T. Daniels. Hey, Robert, we all wanted to do something nice for you on your birthday. It's only fair since you gotta work today. Come join us in on the cafeteria for coffee and cake. Everyone will be there. T. Daniels. P.S. You like devil's food cake, right? Sure. From Susan M.
Bob says come out of the terminal and find out everybody at Jamaica Plains is dead.
Oh yeah, I forgot I leveled. Let's see. Hey, Robert. Not going to be able to make it to the baseball game this week. I have a dentist appointment. Maybe next time? Also, can you look around for another quote for the maintenance? That last one you sent was too much. Governor Graham doesn't want us overspending on miscellaneous things. Susan M., Human Resources Consultant.
Sorry, it says, oh, it's this building.
Archived entries. Alright. Bathrooms. This place smells terrible recently. Better fix whatever's wrong with the pipes soon. If this is just how I'm going to spend my last few months, I may just pack it in now. Alright. Finances. Financial reports for the previous fiscal year have been filed. Major discrepancies from last year include increases to military spending and reductions to healthcare, utilities and public transportation. Not that anyone else will ever know. These reports will undoubtedly be changed before released to the public record. Alright. Quitting. I can't stand this place. I'm leaving the beginning of next year. I don't care if anyone sees this. I'm not a commie! Alright then. T. Daniels. This guy is such an asshole. He knows how I've felt about Susan ever since I got here, and now he's taken her out to dinner. What can Susan see in a guy like that? Anyway, making note not to give him tickets to the baseball game this week. Alright, so if I'm not sneaking anymore, does the Mirelurk Tried to kill me.
No,
Nope.
he's leading us somewhere.
Oh, shit, he is, isn't he? Nope. Nope. Are you gonna...
Yep.
Aw, you were adorable. Alright.
Shield says, sounds like someone was getting ready to retire or quitting.
Yep. Oh, man, there's more to this place, I can tell. Alright,
Yes,
I'll have to
there
come here
is.
again.
We have to go save our peeps.
Yep. So...
No, this is... We'll remember then to go back here.
Yeah. So, if this place is marked, come to the new State House. If not, Swan's Pond, because it's right there. Alright. So, Jamaica Plain needs my help. They are down here, yeah. Okay. And I've leveled, so I'll spend a little time getting my next perk. I am curious to try survival difficulty, because I feel like that'll make for a completely different game. Alright then, so...
Can't remember the
What's
last
the problem?
time I had clean fingernails.
Fingernails. Right. So about the people trying to kill you.
I think they might have...
Don't you look at me like that.
I
Whoop! Hi there. Shit grenade!
Shield says, but I wanted it as a pet.
Crap! Everyone hit the deck! People, get away from that. It's about to explode. Shit. Yep, that was just the first wave.
Yeah.
Alright, this calls for something a little heavier. Ah, crap. The other side. Sounds like the turrets took care of it. Alright. Clear. Ooh. Another one. Oop. Alright. Assuming no one was caught in the frickin' car explosion, we're just fine.
Yep.
Any corpses around here? Everyone alright? Okay. Okay, I think we're fine. Well, it's actually fortunate that I came here, because I can just scrap some stuff and get my carry weight down again.
Scarlet says, as I've been saying in Discord, survival has been kicking my ass. Shield says, I heard survival mode is quite hard. Number says, good morning!
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to try playing, like, almost a speedrun sort of thing, using survival difficulty, like, you know, as soon as you come out of the vault, then just try and chase down your son and see, you know, how that changes up the experience. Let's see, I need to fix this clearly. No, don't scrap it.
Scarlet says, I tried 5 times to get through the Museum of Freedom mission. Wow.
Well, I can't repair it.
So that's how hard it is on survival, huh?
Yeah, because, like, everything has weight. I think even currency has it. I know ammo does. Did they add more customizations to the planks? Because I don't remember finding quite as many different kinds of those.
They might have. It's because of speedrun survival. Something doesn't fit in that sentence. Dog says, Famo, it's not that hard when you get a good gun.
Alright, so I had started stashing stuff here. That's good. Nick? Companion synth of mine? Nick?
Umbra says, it's a new week beginning and the same shit every day.
Such is life, my friend.
Scarlet says, the Deathclaw 2 shot me in power armor. Just saying.
Take out the legs before they close on you. Nick? Come on, man. I need to see if you're carrying anything, because I can't remember. There you are.
Look alive.
There we go. Alright.
What's the plan?
The plan is I have to scrap all this crap you were carrying, and then we can resume where we were.
Mm-hmm. She was saying, I was thinking of doing hardcore mode in Fallout New Vegas, but after being killed 5 times in the tutorial, I gave up.
Yeah, hardcore New Vegas does feel a little artificial in its difficulty.
Yeah, like unfairly so.
Like, I've tried it, and I didn't enjoy it all that much.
Maybe one of these days I'll get the courage to do it. Scarlet says, also, Heelys are all a double-edged sword. You will not get anything for free.
Mm-hmm. And that's sort of how it was in the original Fallout games. Like, even Radaway you could get addicted to. So, I mean, you always had to, not just look at, do I want to enter this contaminated area, and do I have enough Radaway to deal with it? It's, do I want to even risk having to use Radaway later to deal with it? Because of, the cost of addiction. Okay. That takes care of that. So now, let's see
I hope the new week
where's...
gets better. I hope so too.
I mean, the lower things get, the easier it is to say that there's only a couple of places to go aside from up. Come on. Come on. There we are.
Hey look, you just got that one.
I did, in fact. That's actually a good thing, because that means increasing my strength means increasing my carry capacity!
Aren't you glad I looked it up? Because we probably
I'd
would never have known.
I'd have completely missed that. Like, at some point I am planning, once I've completed the story and everything, to just come through and get all the collectibles with a walkthrough. Like all the magazines I missed, and, any of the Pip-Boy bobbleheads.
Scarlet says, in this version, Radaway will lower your tolerance to infection and make you very thirsty.
Oh. That would make sense, actually, because that's what a lot of actual, radiation treatment drugs do.
Shield says, unless my brother changes his mind about his son's Wednesday Thursday, then I get to go to bed at a normal time of about 2 a.m.
That's actually fairly early for me. So it looks like they dropped off patrol. Don't mind me, Knights. I'm here on my own affairs. Alright, so... that was actually, painted onto the road. So this...
If they're aging in there, I think it's gone too long.
Does this actually cut through Swan's Pond? I think it might. Or does... oh, it picks up here on the sidewalk.
So we need to go back into that building, because there's definitely more in there.
Yeah. Can actually open the gate now. I have to go around. Okay. I think I hear more Mirelurks. Because I'm sure finding this little guy is just foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. Well, they did say something was up with the basement.
Ooh. Hi there. Alright.
Daniel says, I haven't been going to bed until just after 4 and then getting up at 6. I only have 4 more days until some summer vacation and about 3 weeks of sleeping in.
Got it.
Enjoy that when it happens.
Oh, jeez. Just crawling out of a hole in the wall.
Literally.
Even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Alright then. A little creepy. So the Mirelurks are just infesting this place.
I liked his continue and break a sweat. Not that that's an option, but...
I mean, maybe you could leak coolant? I don't know. Hi there. Oh, and I forgot. I still need to level. So let's see. Can I actually get anything interesting now that... Ah, yes! Pack mule! Because I'd like to carry as much as I physically can. Because as our community is well aware, I am an ambitious constructor. Therefore, I need to carry a lot of construction materials.
That's something I've started doing on mine too. Just spam all of the creation-y perks and the strength.
Just get them as soon as you can, increase strength. Hello. Oh, there's another one down there. Get out of my way.
She says also, Mom leaves the day after my birthday and the day before my brother's birthday for her cruise, which is in August.
Fun times. I've never actually gone on a cruise. I had the opportunity once. Because my mom and I had a chance to go on one when... Like, there was this company that tried to lure us into getting, like, a timeshare condo in Florida. It was a skittery little Mirelurk thing. And the entire deal was, like, we'll give you a week and a half vacation all across Florida, you know, on... the condition that you come and spend a couple of days with one of our agents checking out timeshares and essentially letting him give you the pitch.
They said yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we took him up on it. We went there wholly already having decided we ain't getting a freaking condo in Florida. We'll never use this. We get to go to, like, Disney World and Universal Studios, and they were also going to throw a cruise in there for like 3 days, and then we got on the cruise ship and it was just this like nasty ratty, it wasn't like a reputable cruise company, and we're just kind of spending an hour looking around, just sitting there in port, and we kind of came to our room like, I ain't excited about the next 3 days, are you? No. And like little kid me, because I was like 10 at the time, I'm like, Mom, can we not? Like, can we just get off the ship since it hasn't left yet? And you can just, like, watch the light bulb come on in her mind, like, yeah, we could. Let's do that. I can afford 3 nights of hotels. So, we just rented a car and we headed up to Disney World early. Alright, let's see here. Massachusetts State House. Lieutenant Governor Graham. Ence petit placidam sub libertate quietem. I have no idea what that says. I know it's something in Latin. Notice to all employees. You will see a lot of unfamiliar faces. Alright, I've already read that. From T. Daniels. Everyone join us in the lounge for coffee and cake at 3 p.m. Don't worry about a gift, just bring yourself. Archived entries. Bathrooms. This is outrageous! How do they expect me to be able to maintain a powerful public image when I have to go across the street every time, misspelled, I need to take a leak? That maintenance crew has 1 week before I throw them out. Governor Graham. Lieutenant Governor, sir. He thinks highly of himself.
Yep.
Storage. Following the outburst related to my recent changes to political power, we'll be moving away any important artifacts to storage. They'll be moved back once we feel it's safe. History will be preserved.
Uh-huh.
That's our public order. Today we placed the city under martial law. Nobody wants to do this, but it has to be. Only a commie would suggest these actions aren't necessary, and I'll be dead before any Red tries to dictate how I protect my country!
No wonder the other dude was like, I'm quitting.
Yeah. Retirement. How dare they attempt to remove me from office during a time like this? Robert just wants me to take the place just before we make our big move, that fat weasel! To hell with tradition. I will remain governor. I'll take the long walk when I damn please. So he's mad with power. Alright then.
Absolutely.
You're just a lieutenant governor, man. You're kind of small time, sorry to say.
So is this Grant? Josh? Birdman?
Slippy slidey. Why?
Somebody went a little power hungry, it seems. Just a smidgy smidge.
I mean, he seems like a charming guy, right?
He called another dude
A fat weasel.
yeah, fat weasel. So no, I think I'm gonna go with no on the whole charming person thing.
I mean, he's just misunderstood.
No.
Question mark.
He is well understood. No wonder Robert was like, no. Yeah, that fat weasel comment. That's pretty nasty.
Oh, jeez, coming from the frickin' roof.
I don't.
Nope.
I suppose more precisely, the ceiling, since roof and ceiling are different things. I'm a stickler for precise diction. What is all this junk? Because it isn't dirt, and it's on the second floor. Is that just like mucus stuff that Mirelurks give off?
That's gross.
The hell? I have a startle. Hi there, creepy rad crows.
Look down.
And that's where I was, right? No, that's something else.
Yup. Rin says here, he says yo.
The hell was that?
I don't know. No, it says so guys, I got if not I whom translated into Latin.
Cool.
It's now patch/moto/Sogan/tattoo tier. She was like, what was that noise? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with
I have no idea.
something in here. Pretty sure.
Pretty fond of that little catchphrase there, are we?
Yep. She just says, it is glowing green. Yes, it is.
Ah, crap, I have to drop down there. Because I can't get in anymore.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
I do,
We really
though.
have to get on that thing and then, like...
That's how it's looking.
That's not a good...
So, Jack, you arrived just in time to see me jump into my nightmares.
This
Oh,
is
great.
not good.
An electrically sealed door. Yeah,
No, it says, yeah, it's just a tad. Thanks again for helping me with it.
indeed.
No.
Stop it. Alright. Because I'm trying to take this quiet, because I prefer not to alert an entire friggin' nest of Mirelurks that'll just come down on me.
I think we should probably be concerned. Just pretty sure we should be concerned.
Yeah.
And it just says, just jump. Seems good.
Oh yeah. Hey,
That's the...
that seems safe. Just the red wire leads in here.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. What Say we get out of here.
Nope.
Not yet.
This is the archives where they were.
Monkey? You're always in places I don't like, Monkey. Don't think I haven't noticed the correlation. Yeah, I'm catching all kinds of rats in here. I think maybe it's time for a little rat X.
That one looked like a lobster. When they're normal, they look like a crab tissue. Yep. Some of them are lobstery.
Yep. I think those are the hunters, aren't they? Oh, hi. You made it pretty far.
He didn't last, though.
No, I mean, I applaud his effort.
Oh.
Alright, so...
It goes in
Oh,
here.
great. This is just a carved-out cave.
Oh, no.
Oh, fan-friggin-tastic.
Oh, no.
So this comes into the sewers, then. Yeah. Yep. This caves into the sewers. Am I still following that red wire? I am, because there it is. Jeez. Who the hell wired this up?
A crazy, power-hungry bear.
Could you not? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, there's the terminal.
Shit's got ambush all over it. Nothing there now. What do you think?
I hear modulation in that voice. Someone's in power armor.
You're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess. Don't start talking crazy.
Alright, they're just the other side of that grave. Hey, come on, Nick. Just smash the little thing.
Nothing.
I'll use the terminal prior to pulling the energy just in case.
Probably a smart.
Alright. Utilities Management Department. Use reserved for authorized personnel only. I'm authorized because I said so. Aha! The door is open! Ooh, jeez. Hi there. You came out of nowhere. Alright. Let's go pull the fusion core. Yoink! And now drop on in. This feels too easy. No, Jesus! Oh, what the hell is that?
Fire alert!
The fuck?
There's more than one!
I knew it! I knew it looked too easy! And so it was!
Apologies for headphone users!
I didn't know there was more than one!
No, it says 45 stopping power.
No friggin' kidding, because I kind of shredded her. I just emptied the mag into her face.
Well, we freaked out for obvious reasons. I mean...
That was one of the scariest things I think I've ever seen in this game.
She
Holy
was-
shit.
That one wasn't as big as the one at the castle.
Whew, that actually kind of got my heart rate going.
Oh, man.
I expected something. I didn't expect that.
Bob says, Jesus Christ, that 45 is beefy. And Rita says, well, at least you have lobster for dinner.
That means I've got more Mirelurk Queen meat to make the special wall hang trophies from. So I can put one in my own home. Okay, user, Frankie, from T. Daniels. Alright, there's Robert's brother. I don't care. Robert can suck a friggin' dick.
Except
Archived
Robert's
entries.
the guy we like.
That's true. He's, I mean, gone. Whole place is going to hell lately. Getting out of here next week. Let's see how well these guys do when the walls started leaking. Oh, because he knew about the whole, like, leak coming in from the sewers.
Yeah, because this is one of the maintenance guys.
Yeah. Pipes. I told them we need to replace the whole thing. They keep sending me down here, and I keep patching it up. Sooner or later, it's all gonna blow.
It did.
Uh-huh. So that's how the Mirelurks got in. Daniels. I swear if I have to clean piss off another bathroom floor because of that drunk Daniels, I'm out of here. Work. This has got to be the scummiest job I've ever had. Wife said I smelled like shit when I got home the other day. That tells you think I don't know that? This was just a charming place to work all around.
Rob says, why bother using any other gun when 45 kills everything in a couple of hits?
Fuck!
What is that? No!
Alright. Having that.
I don't like it here.
Ugh.
I don't like it here.
That was one of the creepiest things I've ever... Gee, this whole place! Oh, man.
Don said, Rob can suck a freaking dick. What the fuck did I walk into?
It's just a stressful situation. Don't worry about
You
it.
got a minor heart attack, you know.
Don't take his statements out of context.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Whew.
That was some, I wonder if I'll get to the governor's office.
Probably. More teddies.
Oh no, what's with the teddy bears?
It's in the way of a trap. Yep, shotgun trap.
I don't like this place.
What the Just having a little ramen there, are you? I mean, don't let me interrupt your meal. Oh shit!
No, it says, now, I don't want to be that guy, but is the 1911 OP or your gun set's name just on point?
I've spec'd myself for pistols, so...
Yeah.
Like, the 1911 from the mod is a little more powerful than the standard 10mm, and I've got this customized all the way up to advanced receiver quality. I have, I think, the entire pistols perk spec, so that's why I'm just absolutely demolishing everything.
Bob says, I think it's both. And Shield says, I agree with Vi about this place. This place. I don't like it. It's... No. I don't want it. Can we just... No.
Charming. Hi.
What the?
So the Mirelurks haven't gotten to them yet because they sealed off the room.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like they've even got turrets rigged up.
So it says the P99 is the strongest conventional pistol in the game.
Nice.
That's, Deliverance, right?
Scared, huh? Should be.
I haven't found it, I've just heard of it.
That was actually an intelligent comment.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Ooh, hi.
Well, I know you're here.
Yeah, I just shot your friends.
Nick!
Nick!
On your three! So much for that arm.
Can we go check that room?
Just make sure this hall's clear.
No need to hide.
Building a collection or something?
I
Yes.
am. Don't you judge me.
Don't judge us, Nick.
Hi.
Scott says
How's,
Deliverer. Yes, didn't think you knew the name.
You didn't see me! You didn't see me! I kinda ruined her day. Hi. Oh, you want a knife fight, do you? Oh, damn! Nick just laid her out!
Oh, that was amazing.
Clothesline!
That was amazing.
Oh! Alright, sweet. So there's a weapons craft station there, so I can actually pick some of these up. Because because as I've said, I like to kind of keep my save clean and pick up as many weapons as I can so it doesn't expand the size of my save file
Oh, hey,
too
look,
much.
you can get rid of some of them.
I know, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Rinza says, Nick Cena!
Da, 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 da.
Scott says, don't mess with the synth motherfucker! Whew. I'm still not quite over the,
Oh, dude, there's an armor thing over there, too.
I have to admit, I have not gotten over the giant Mirelurk queen yet.
Yeah, that,
Not over that.
that got my heart rate going.
Still not over that.
Greater Atrium Key.
Bob says, I think the deliver is actually a PPK or something of the like.
Yeah.
And Don was like, Don
Got
says,
it.
Nick was like, get on the ground. Just bam, man. That was actually, wait, yep. That was actually a really nice.
That was well animated.
That was pretty good. Don says, oh, you found the queen, did ya? Yup.
Uh-huh.
We murdered her pretty bad, but she startled us.
Might have gave me a little of a start.
Just a bit. Just a bit. You know none of them ever do.
A man can dream. Aha.
I'm sorry, my love. Oh!
Nothing.
Oh. Sentinel's walking.
Alright then. Sturdy metal chest piece. Having that. So what was he taking pot shots at?
I don't know. I'm scared. I don't like it.
Oh, I can crawl out through here.
Oh, I do not like this.
Alright, it's just a little precarious.
Just
Yes.
a little. Wait, can we look up?
That's the dome up there.
Can we see out? Is it nighttime?
I think so.
Oh, no, don't creak while we're on this thing. Raiders
Okay.
cannot build sturdy looking things like.
Are you a captive? Or are you like a crazy raider?
I can't tell.
He's a crazy raider.
Yep.
Okay.
She says, I've seen someone actually get the pie. You can get the pie?
How much force does it take?
Only a fucking coward hides.
I knew I heard someone in voice modulation.
Now, hey, these are actually smart raiders. Do you know how? They took baths. Shoot his head! Shoot it! Oh, this is not good.
Come on!
Oh, shoot! Oh.
Oh.
There.
Alright.
Is everything okay?
It's all good. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Having that many again.
One way to get that
Alrighty then. Nick, pardon
That
me,
would
pardon me,
suck,
sir.
Don. Oh,
Jeez.
that's right by their sleeping quarters.
Some people, man.
No, don't do that. That's awful.
Yeah, party.
Oh, yeah. This place. I don't like it
Well,
here.
ain't that a blast from the past?
That's
That's a way to
Look
put it.
alive.
that's a phrase for it, I
That's
guess.
headshots equals pointless to Scarlet. Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Got plenty of sturdy combat armor, so I don't really need any more. Oh, this is an elevator. I'm sure this is safe.
Man,
Alright.
like having to rely on raider-built things. I feel distinctly uncomfortable with this. Oh, yep. I bet this is gonna be fun.
I mean, I just fought their leaders, so I think this is just a quick exit.
Oh, I know, but like.
Yeah, that's exactly
Have
what
we
this
been
is.
here already?
Yeah, this is the entry lobby.
Okay. I still don't like relying on their.
Alright then.
Can we go?
Well,
Can we go?
that
now?
place was... I love that the friggin' Mirelurk Queen is just across the street from Swan's Pond.
And this was the new state house, right?
Yep.
Save.
Alright. So... now I know the red line cuts across the street. Kill each other all you want. I stopped caring.
I'm still not.
It ain't my fight.
I'm still not.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to get past that.
Ugh. I'm just glad we already killed Swan.
Wait.
Ooh.
At Journey's End, follow Freedom's Lantern.
This is it. We need to go to this church again.
Hang on. Freedom Trail marker.
7A.
Swan's Pond. What was it?
7A.
Um.
I feel like I've already seen this. Like, this was when I first
Yeah.
found
did.
the Freedom Trail, because I think I came to Swan's Pond, like, just at my own pace.
We did.
Alright
So
then.
this is at Journey's End. So now we have to go to the Freedom. We need the rest of. We need the code.
Yeah.
We're missing
So
1 and 5.
that's there, I think. Alright. I'll just
So
head
the
for
church is where the lantern is.
it. Yeah.
So we need.
Hang on. Let me see if I can actually put it all together myself.
It's blank AIL blank OA.
We've got 2A, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Because I do feel like I might have missed.
We missed at least
Some.
2 of them. So we missed 1 and 5. And that's only assuming there were 7.
Yeah. So it cuts around here. We got this one, right? 6-0.
6O.
Yep, we had 6-0.
Alright.
Shield says, I think the person was pretty high on luck and tried several times to get high.
Ah.
Oh, so you have to be really lucky.
It's a luck score thing. Alright. So 3I.
3I.
Because I think if we click them every
Yeah,
time,
then the character will like know the code.
which is probably why we couldn't just
Yeah.
do it, because the character has to know.
Alright.
Is there another one down here?
Carry on, y'all.
that we've-
So this one's
They
painted.
painted it.
Alright. So this one I don't think I clicked on.
What is this?
5R.
We did not have this at all.
Alright.
Church 5R.
This is Fenwell Hall, I think.
Railroad. That's it.
Is that what it's spelling?
Yeah.
Alright.
So we're missing. There's 8, but yeah, this is what it's got. That's
Okay.
definitely railroad.
Alright.
I think we're gonna have to make it so the character knows though.
Yeah. I hope that isn't the case and that I can just like
Well, do you want to go to the
spin a
church
little
and
dial.
find
Well,
it?
I'm just gonna follow the trail a little more closely and just make sure I haven't missed any. Aha! Here's another one I missed.
Which one is this?
This is 8D.
8D next.
So which one is that?
That is... Oh, I don't think I've looked at this plaque. Paul Revere's house. Let's see. Built in 1680, this wooden building is the oldest structure in all of Boston. Is it? actually, that's actually pretty incredible. In 1770, this home was bought by famed patriot Paul Revere. Paul Revere dwelled here with his family, including his 16 children. Jeez! Until 1800. Paul Revere was living here when he made his famous midnight ride to Lexington and Concord to warn Samuel Adams and John Hancock that redcoats were en route to arrest them and seize the militia weaponry.
Okay, so Paul Revere house is 8D, right?
Is there anything in Paul Revere's house? A couple of wrenches. And a lantern, of course.
That's probably another hint.
So that's it. Alright, well. Alright, let's keep following this.
Noah wants to know what your thoughts are on the Airsoft VSS.
I mean, it's cool.
Would probably want.
Ah.
Is there another one
and there's
here?
a plaque right here.
This is the last one.
1R.
1R. The trail ends right at the church.
Yep, that's it. We went backwards.
Yeah, I think I followed it in reverse the first time.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I can actually open it now.
Yep.
Alright.
Because we followed the trail.
Yeah.
He wants to know, but do I VSS or do I SVU?
Yeah, it's your call, man. Whoa.
Uh-oh. I see dead. Lantern.
I don't think this place is a headquarters. I think it's a stopping point.
Yeah, this is going to lead us where we need to go.
Anything useful?
Yep, military grade duct tape. Fixes everything.
Indeed. Alright, so... I suspect I follow those lanterns.
Yeah, we have to, because it said to follow the...
Yeah, follow the lanterns. Man, I like the lighting in here. Did Cloud fall through?
Nice and musty.
Are you alive-ish? No.
Nope. A comfy pillow.
Hey, don't get up for me. No. I don't want to inconvenience you. Aha. I have to climb those stairs. Alright, let me do that first. Church steeple.
I bet we need to be up here for something too.
Yeah.
Here's the lanterns. And there's the two lanterns.
Clever touch. Oh, I can actually access the roof from here. Alright.
Interesting. So yeah, we need to follow the lanterns.
Yeah.
But yeah, it says railroad. That's not a very good password, guys. Because that's what you're known as.
Yeah.
If your password is literally your name, this is not a good password.
Alright, so I need to head in there.
Say, I'm sorry, but I know.
Senses tingling!
Oh, look at this. All
Yeah.
of there's so many.
I wonder if that's just the architecture, or if something actually did get closed off in those areas. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this upper
No.
level is empty.
No, it says, I really want to get the Airsoft mystery box, but those are pretty risky unless I'd be okay with every single item in the box.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of ick.
Yet more lanterns.
Huh.
So this is leading into the underground.
Ooh. There's something on the wall. Something
Can't tell.
14.
1813. Is that... Something tomb. Hang on.
People have been down here recently.
Stranger's tomb? I don't know, I can't tell.
Scott says the whole thing's very national treasure. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's as classic American history as it gets.
No, it says, anyway, back to topic. I can't say I play Fallout 4 anymore because it's not my type of game, but man, I love the Freedom Trail journey. And I may or may not have guessed the password. It's obvious.
George Clark. Tomb 1808. Huh.
Yeah, these are people's...
Yeah. Someone painted with glow-in-the-dark paint in here. Shoebale Bell and Robert Fennelly. 1808. Interesting. And it's almost like these little glowy patches are here to illuminate the tombs.
I think they are.
This place could give a mutant nightmares.
Speaking of. Lay down. Aha.
Button.
So I can press that. Ooh, hello.
We have to spell out.
Yeah. Ooh, hello. What are you? Something wheelwright? I don't know.
Yep.
I wonder if those are actual tombs in
Yeah.
the underground.
We have to spell out railroad with the ring.
Yeah. Ah, I see. Okay.
So, that's not right.
Oh, turn it.
Oh.
Spin clockwise, so... No.
It spins.
Love his little reaction.
So, R.
So, do I confirm each letter?
So it starts with R?
Yep.
Alright.
A. 1 over.
Hang on. How do I counterclockwise? There we go.
I. So clockwise. You always do...
No.
Oh.
I need counterclockwise. Yeah. I know I can do it. There we go.
L.
I know how to spell railroad. Thank you.
You forgot the R.
There we go. I'll go with that one.
It doesn't matter which way we turn it, apparently.
I know. Just
That's why I asked you to do it the other way, because I thought it was like the...
do it.
Because I thought it was like old, like school locker locks, where you had to do it
Yeah.
one the other way.
It would have given us some indication that it were that way.
Okay.
Stop right there. You went through a
Consider
lot
me stopped.
to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions.
Ask
Who
away.
the hell are you?
That's a complicated question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
I don't want to get anyone into trouble.
We'll find out, one way or another. Last question. Why are you here?
Let's tell her the story.
Yeah, might as well.
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
Do I look like I'm
didn't know
cracking?
we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
He knows.
You're late. You were saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murder machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I
Thank
owe
you.
an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Diplomatic.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
How so?
We need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Fair enough.
Well, then how in the world did you get anybody else in if no outsider is ever allowed in?
Because they probably conduct all of their affairs through proxies.
We having fun yet?
Sort of.
I think we're getting there.
We have to talk to her first, I think.
Yeah. I like your coat, ma'am.
So that's Glory.
Excuse me.
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
Saw some of that, eh?
She's a
For a human? What do you mean?
You were born in the Wild Human Model 1.0. You ain't bad for that model. Not in the same league as us since, but hey, not your fault.
Come at me, lady.
So you think you could have done better on the trail?
Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know how you figure that marker garbage out, though. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you was true, I'd like you on our team.
What? You don't believe Deacon?
Given what I saw, yeah, you might be the real deal. I know Dad said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
In other words, now we go talk to Deacon.
Mm-hmm. So,
Hey.
We having fun yet?
I guess not.
Okay.
How about you?
Don't try anything, stranger.
Sure.
Okay. You guys really don't know the leader of the Minutemen? Really? Okay. Can I open the door?
For all their fancy processors, she can't figure out how I made sense of a simple puzzle.
A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Is that right? He seems like a charmer.
Hey, dude. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages.
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
I don't know. Don't we need it?
I do.
I don't know. I might need that ship later.
This isn't a negotiation. This is a demand.
And you're in no place to
anybody
make
else in
them.
the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
You'll spend a while waiting.
I don't like her.
Everyone's all, you been hitting your Kims way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Excuse me.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Let's have a little look around.
So it says, depending on your previous exploits when getting here, Deacon will mention different things. No, it says, oh, you'll love Deacon.
So these look like escaped synths they're keeping track of.
Oh, I think
Firing
Deacon's
range.
talking to her.
We're having pizza the next HQ.
Never you mind that. There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
they're doing, but I don't like her.
Augusta,
Tommy is dead.
Dayton, Griswold, Randolph, Stanwix, Ticonderoga, Glory, Tommy W. and Deegan.
She said they were a man down.
Yeah. Ah, so this is the key to all those symbols I've seen painted everywhere. So plus is ally, square is cash, X is danger, pointer is pretty clear, a little house is a safe house, and a drop is a dead drop. Alright. So like I said,
Is
that's...
Harshness on that board? No.
I don't think he was ever one of their agents. If he was anything, he was just a synth they helped escape. I don't think he ever actually worked for the railroad.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
You know, we could wipe you all out and it wouldn't be hard.
I'd like to make clear that I could kill every last one of you in just a few seconds. You aren't scaring me. Any of you.
Doug!
Hi there.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you. Any news out there, Doctor? Nothing that would interest you. Now, let's talk about you and your health.
Oh.
Awfully presumptuous of you.
Scarlet says the escapees board I need.
Not right now. Very well.
She was like, Nix, we'll just sit anywhere.
Escapees.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
It was the
Where
other
is that?
blackboard. The other one with the trail.
There's more going on than you know.
There.
Oh. I don't think any of these are high res enough to show names. No, and I don't see his face anywhere. Plus, at this point, that's an old case. Because this is like 10 years later.
I guess we
So.
should save. Let's see if we can't talk her into being...
Hi there. Pam.
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
I get that a lot.
What do you mean it wasn't calculated?
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
It's nice
Huh.
to meet you.
Can I make my own choices, please?
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you too. Unknown entity. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
Huh.
But you didn't predict me coming.
That's correct. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Weary. What is your point of origin?
I think that's actually acknowledging that the player character in any given game like this is so, like, combat capable and special that it doesn't actually fit any models of human society, like, in history, even as far as heroes are concerned.
Should we tell her?
Why not?
I want to see what she says.
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault.
Correct.
Believed destroyed.
Pretty much.
Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Oh, Pam has to think about this now.
Cogitate all you like.
She's like, this is strange.
Pan mainframe.
I don't
Alright.
think we want to mess with her.
I'll leave your mainframe alone for now.
We like you.
Alright, let's see. Favorite agent.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Oh,
Don't
shut
try
your
anything,
faces.
stranger.
Yeah, there aren't any one of you that are in any way threatening to me. Just stop cracking them, because it's little more than annoying.
Made up your mind. We decode the courser chip for you, but after that, it's ours. Deal?
Scarlet says we won't need the chip.
Why do you want the Courser chip?
Institute tech is light years beyond what we have. And a courser chip is top of the line. I'm not gonna get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
Fine.
Fine. It's yours.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
Alright, little Courser chip. Just have the circuit analyzer take a crack at
You screw me over and I kill every last one of you.
I like the work you do, but I'm not liking you.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together.
Memory hiccup.
Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. Alright. We're still running. Oh man. They've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky.
Is anyone seeing coke-framed red glasses and suspenders?
Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, guys.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute's everywhere.
Yeah, I think it is. Alright then.
So we did it. Shield says Desmond sounds like a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Shield says Tinker Tom
If
seems
we're
like a
going to be
nutcase.
dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, we
Could
know
you
about them.
possibly be more condescending?
Yes, we know about them. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property.
I'm aware.
As tools.
Slavery is wrong.
Huh?
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
I mean, I kind of travel with one.
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent.
I don't need training.
There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
I didn't need your permission.
Scout says the railroad cross line is awesome, so I suggest giving it a chance. They said that
I'm giving
about,
the rest of them a chance.
They said that about Piper too.
Uh-huh.
Talk with Deacon. He's probably still outside, huh?
Yeah, probably. Because he isn't in here.
We'll
Alright.
make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
I like Deacon. He's like, this dude's a big deal. I'm like, thank you, someone who actually pays attention to things.
I like pretty much everyone except
Come here
her.
again if you need to meet us.
Uh-huh.
We'll know you're coming.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
What's done is done.
Never would have made it this far without thick skin.
A healthy attitude. But it's all good now.
I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
It isn't on my to-do list, so no worries there.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
That's a safe wager, friend.
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I don't know if we can trust you, but I hope we can. We just survived a hell of a crisis, so we may just be a teeny-weeny bit desperate for new members. If everything was sunshine and bottle caps, we'd probably play a longer getting-to-know-you game. But we don't have that luxury.
Oh, by the way, Scott says if you remember the Drifter in Good Neighbor, that was Deacon.
Drifter, good neighbor.
He just shows up all over.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Alright, well.
Don't worry, I'll keep your secret.
That's what I want to hear. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you.
Again,
if
I
you were
don't
some
need
kid
it.
from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
Skip to the target.
Yep. He's right. Why isn't he in charge?
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Uh-huh.
What's the job?
So, up front, the only thing I'll say is that it's going to be a wild and dangerous ride, but probably nothing new for someone like you.
Right.
Okay.
Sure, let's give this a shot.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Shields says he was also a guard in Diamond City.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's been all over.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, is this who's talking crap about my... Just kidding, I don't care. Because we were bitching about Piper again.
I like Deacon. I just hate and am suspicious of a certain someone.
Yeah.
You're cool too. I think we're gonna have a friendly rivalry. You I can't make up my mind about yet. Because you're completely uninteresting.
That's because he's a Dez lapdog.
Pretty much.
Okay, let's go.
Alright then, Deke.
Or we call it a day?
I think... Wait. Can I actually, like...
Don't mess with it. It probably closes
Curious.
the thing.
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, you're right, because... Wait, then...
How do we get in and out?
Well, how did they flip that switch when I... Deacon, were you in the shadows when I never noticed? Or were you able to sneak up on even me? I come on, I don't know.
He was the guard without a helmet off to the side near the guy Piper conned.
I do remember him now!
Oh my gosh, he has been everywhere.
I like Deacon. He's my kind of guy. Alright. Nick, I think we found a new friend.
And they're all like, what do you think about synths? Would you risk your life for a synth? I'm like
Look over my shoulder!
It's like, thank you for ignoring Nick this entire time.
That's also kind of lazy coding, if I'm honest, because that means that the
They
character
don't care.
dialogue isn't predicated upon, you know, the implicit realities of any companion that you might have with you at the time of completing that part of the quest. Like, on the dev's part, that's a little lazy.
Oh, he was also the one that lit a cig when you first entered Bunker Hill.
Man, I don't even remember that. Gee, I have to, like, play the entire game over just to look for him.
Like, before we do any of the... Online, we will go places and we will see.
Here's the thing that I think is why I didn't notice that. Because a lot of the game, as far as, like, the settlers, cycles in the same face gens for character after character after character. I since have installed a mod that adds like 100 more faces to Settlers. I'm just so used to seeing multiple characters with the same face. I may have even like looked right at him and it just didn't click for me that this is the same character because I'm used to seeing multiple characters with the same NPC face. Man!
Yep.
That's intense.
Oh. In Bunker Hill, he was the caravan worker.
That is so intense.
Scarlett says, I wonder if anything would happen if you took Dance into the Railroad HQ. And
I don't know.
Dance
like,
is my other favorite character.
I like Dance.
I do too.
Once he started to crack that shell and warm up a little. Alright, so I'm going to go and put stuff up. I think I'll call it a night since that is an interesting stopping point.
Well, that was the point, was we wanted
yeah,
to get to the railroad.
Complete the Freedom Trail on a single stream. Because, again, a lot of people have asked me to do this particular stretch of the game. And I could just tell, like, in context from what people were telling me about it, that it's something that would take a while and that I'd get more out of if I spent an entire stream on it. And I'm happy I did, because I enjoyed that entire sequence. I had already kind of found about half of the landmarks all along the trail just from my exploration of the city anyway.
I hadn't really looked
I hadn't gone into any of them except for one.
That's because we thought that it was for a quest thing.
Yeah, I could kind of tell that the Freedom Trail was going to come in to some quest here or there.
Take a look.
Alright, let me get all this stuff
Scarlett
from
says
him.
when you look at him, he'll say hi. Once you know the voice, you see him everywhere.
That's awesome. I'll have to keep an eye out for him on any alternate files that I make, because that is really clever. Alright, I'll put the rest of that stuff up on my own time away from camera so I'm not wasting you guys' time. So, yeah, consider me, again, skeptical and suspicious of the leadership of the railroad. I like pretty much everyone else, especially Deacon. He's cool.
I really like
so,
it.
Yeah.
We wanted you to do it because the railroad equals awesome.
Yeah,
So
and
Scarlett.
I'm curious to see, and this is where I've saved a lot of my critique for this game for the things I'm about to test in the next few streams, i.e. interactions among player choices and characters involved therein regarding synths and the characters that have to do with them. So, like, taking Dance to the railroad, taking Nick to the Pridwin, you know, stuff like that. Like, I have a suspicion that the game, just from, again, like, little cues like the fact that they didn't mention the fact that I had a synth with me as a companion coming to the railroad. Like, they didn't even ask, like, does he need help? Then again, Deacon probably already knows all about Nick and therefore doesn't need to ask about him. So,
Because
I mean,
they
maybe there's
probably
that.
already know, because he's
Yeah.
been in Good Neighbor and then set up in Diamond City for a long time.
Curious that the railroad never contacted Nick, even though clearly he isn't an Institute agent, because he helps people
I don't know.
look for people that disappeared from, you know, capture from the Institute. Maybe that'll come up in conversation later. I hope so, because otherwise that's kind of a
Weird
giant
oversight.
red loophole. Anyway, I'm incredibly curious, and it will color my final critique of the game significantly, how and to what degree the choices the player makes actually affect interactions among factions. Because that's something that I really enjoyed in a lot of previous Fallout games, and if it kind of falls through here,
That's going to make me very sad.
yeah. So we shall find out. So
I have to admit, I'm kind of pissed that she didn't even know that we're one of the major players.
I know, like,
in the
she-
Commonwealth at this point.
yeah.
I mean, you'd think she'd know that we are the general of the Minutemen, who are pretty much expanding
Yeah, or-
over every settlement.
Even something simple, like if they're trying to say the Deacon has kept a close eye on us, and that even, what's her name, Glory, she specifically says, saw some of that work you did along the trail. That means they were spying on me the whole time. In the very least, could they not have coded in different dialogue that could react to just player level? Like, if I'm walking in there as a level 10, then, like, yeah, give me the yellow new guy spiel, because clearly I am not all that experienced. I'm level, what, approaching like 70 at this point? yeah, I can handle myself. I can kill every last one of them instantly and pretty much effortlessly. So, because, I mean, like, the whole, like, Courser thing, oh, that would give even Gloria a run for her money, and he was an easy fight. So...
We didn't say it, but...
like...
we were thinking it. But yeah, like, it just feels like they didn't have an accurate understanding of
and again,
who
it's...
we are and what we've done, and it's not that we've kept our heads down, because
no,
we haven't.
No, I'm a prominent figure in the lore of the Commonwealth at this point, so... again, it's a criticism that I've heard a lot of people echo, and that the more I play this game, the more I am starting to agree with, that while the gameplay is good, the mechanics are solid, the systems are incredibly interesting, I love the settlement stuff.
I like the environmental storytelling.
The character interactions and the storytelling and how it actually is affected from player choices is where it falls into the incredibly weak category. And, I don't know, I feel like it's only going to get worse in that regard from here. I'll find out, though.
Yeah, no, it says, I think that's one of my main grievances of Fallout 4, because almost every area is accessible at any time, and it makes no gameplay impact.
Yeah.
There's very few areas that can't be done right off the bat.
Yeah. And because the game, to some degree, scales the challenge to the character level, then you never feel like, oh, I just can't come here at all. Like, one of the major gateways to progressing the story is having to go into the Glowing Sea. And to do so, you need power armor. Power armor is free and scattered all across the Commonwealth. It isn't a challenge to find. So even that, one could conceivably take on early.
As soon as you meet...
That's true, because you get power armor from... what is that?
The very first...
Lexington.
Yeah.
In the museum where you meet Preston, yeah.
And that is a part of the main quest. So you get it at the very beginning.
On the one hand, I can praise that choice, because...
I guess it was assumed people would run through the main story in one hit before any side quest.
Yeah, the thing is, that's a major assumption to make in any Bethesda game, much less a Fallout game or even an Elder Scrolls game or anything else,
because things is that you don't have to do
they're all about the freedom of choice that players have. So making assumptions about the sequence of events that players will undertake in an open world game, yeah, that's a clear flaw in the approach to the construction of the game world. You have to gateway certain things off if one seeks to preserve the impact they'll have upon the character and the story. Concord, yeah, because Lexington is just up the road.
Yeah.
Thank you for that correction. So, like, again, I'm not going to make any critiques ahead of time and just, like, call my shot or anything.
We're just hoping for it to do better than...
Yeah, that's the feel and the suspicion that I'm already starting to get. I hope I'm proven wrong. However, as many criticisms of that aspect of the game as I have heard, vague though the criticisms I've heard are, I have a feeling may fall through into the weak area. So anyway,
I think we're good to go.
Yeah, I don't mean to like conclude the stream on a negative note.
But I did like wandering the Freedom Trail. I think it's hilarious that we were supposed to start at Swan's Pond.
Yeah, I accidentally did it in the reverse order. I knew that. I didn't know that. At the very least, I was actually able to, once I started from Swan's Pond, it's weird, like, it took me
so much easier doing it that
direction. It took me like 3 minutes to just follow it straight that way. I think because some of the places where I had to like go around towers and stuff, coming from it the other way, there were ramps that I could just follow and keep going along the trail. I didn't have to deviate from the path. Plus, I wasn't going into structures and stuff on the way there, so it's actually a pretty short trail, come to think of it.
Shield says, question for Fallout New Vegas. Which is the better ending, NCR or Independent?
That is a very subjective answer, and that's what I like about it, because it's up to the things that you as the character and as the player, depending upon how much you're investing into the game, value. Like, what is important to you.
I honestly liked the NCR best, mostly because I felt like the NCR, just the same reason that I went with the Imperials in Skyrim, is that I feel like they have a better shot.
Yeah, they aren't...
At, continuing the fight against, in Skyrim it was against...
the Thalmor. Or in the case of the NCR, it's against the Legion.
Caesar's Legion. Yeah. Because I feel like if you go independent, you don't have the same amount of resources, you don't have the same amount of manpower.
Yeah. I mean,
and the NCR has done good things for the Mojave.
Yeah, they aren't perfect.
They're not perfect.
I mean, they have the same flaws that the pre-war government did ad nauseum.
Yeah, but, there's still that saying that democracy is the worst form of government
save all those that
save
preceded.
everything that came before.
Yeah.
So it's like you can still kind of see that. So my personal thing is I usually go NCR simply because I feel like they have a better shot against
To me, the independent ending, depending upon the allies one has made, is potentially short-sighted. It could function in like the long haul, especially if one has made contacts with like the boomers and you have air support to protect the area around the city. If you make friends with the kings and you essentially use them as like almost like law enforcement,
like commandos.
Exactly.
Like you can have like the cons are like your commandos and your smugglers.
Yeah. So
and then you have the kings as your law enforcement and the
so
bombers at
it
the
depends.
boomers as your.
It depends on the connections that you as the character and the player have.
Unfortunately,
because if you just go strictly independent and you're just like, I'm just king of New Vegas, yes man is my man, and it's just like that's all you have, you're gonna get steamrolled. Whether it's the NCR, whether it's the Legion, or just a coalition of commoners that are through with your shit, someone's gonna take you out.
So for me, it's always good to ally with someone who has enough power to protect the people. Yeah. And that's the big thing. If you can't do it yourself, you need to ally with someone who can. And, you know, if you make the right connections, independent, that can work.
Yeah,
if you don't, I would say NCR.
Because, like, that's actually similar to, you know, some, like, conversations I've gotten in with some, like, foreign friends of mine that, you know, are looking at, you know, potentially, like, moving to the U.S. or that kind of thing. And, sure, like, here, just like the NCR, has a lot of problems.
This is Scarlet's Red Rocket.
Cool. Like, clearly, this isn't a perfect nation. At the same time, though, at least nominally, everyone is protected to the same degree under the law. Everyone has the same rights, even though socially, in practice, that isn't always the case, and that's something that, as a country, we are still very much working on. At least on paper, it is the case, and that means that we can, you know, enforce that foundation as much as we can and keep correcting ourselves socially until that is the case, nominally and in practice. And so I see that same sort of thing in the NCR. Like, yeah, there's corruption in trade, there's, you know, a lot of sketchy, shady dealings going on with merchant caravans and who gets protection, where military assets get allocated to protect civilians and all that, and that has to do with wealthy people that are putting pressure on politicians. So maybe, you know, citizens living in unimportant locales like, what was it? No, it wasn't Nipton. Was it? The place where the New Bison Steve is...
Oh, that's...
I forget the name of that. Like, they were considered an unimportant settlement, and so they didn't get military support until it was already too late. You know, that same sort of thing, because, like, there's the cattle ranchers and all that. So, again, problems, yes. Corrections? Possible. The Legion? That's already a huge problem with endemic things to, like, the source code of their plan of government. You know, the whole, like, slavery and women as property things, like, those are laws there. That ain't about to change.
Prim.
And none of that is all right. Yeah,
That's
Prim,
what
there we go.
Scarlet and Shield have said.
There we go. All right. Thank you again for the correction there. So, you know, you look at that, and then, again, there's the comparison to Independent. How much do they have in the way of resources? Like, sure, New Vegas is considered like a stopover for crossing the Mojave, so, you know, no one in their right mind, as far as the major factions at play, are going to just cut themselves off from them. If you say, I have the alliance of these, like, trade groups, and I'm going to tax this much, or I'm going to allow these in and not these, they'll have to, you know, acquiesce to those demands, because they need the supplies that New Vegas represents in order to just cross the Mojave and expand their territory, and that's what all of these factions are interested in. So, again, it just, to me, it's very situational, depending on the choices that the characters made.
I suspect that it won't be long before they're overtaken regardless. Whether it's at the end of your lifetime or a couple later.
Yeah, because
the larger faction will probably
even with
control,
the
unless
army,
all of them just shatter.
Yeah, even with the army of robots that House had contained, you know, under Hoover Dam, if you have all of that to enforce, you know, your sovereignty as essentially a city-state in the middle of the Mojave, all it takes is, and I suppose the argument could be made that this could also get said of any of the major factions, that once you are no longer the leader, whether it's due to just old age or violence or anything else, a new weak leader could come in and just completely screw everything up. Like, yeah, again, the same could be said of, you know, like the Congress or the NCR or the Senate or whatever it is they have. Like, as soon as Caesar dies, his entire faction is just a cult of personality. If he drops, the entire thing fractures. That is clear. And history tells us this, considering the analog that they are of.
And if you follow it through, you might have even started that.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I'd love to see...
By the way, if you're ever going to kill Kaiser...
Make sure you take Boone with you.
Is like, that was my favorite line from the whole game.
I won't spoil it for you. Just enjoy it.
I was chuckling and just giddy over it for like 2
Especially
days after.
If you enjoy the character of Craig Boone, take him with you to kill Kaiser.
I think I have to admit, I think Craig Boone might be my favorite companion in any Bethesda game.
And even then, he hardly counts because he's more of an Obsidian character, because they made him.
I know, but
so...
and any of the big Bethesda IPs,
yeah,
he is my favorite companion.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah. He's so cool.
I had Boone with me.
And if you're gonna go and kill Legionnaires, I mean, he's the de facto choice.
I know. It's like, you can't not take him with you.
Yeah.
It's just glorious.
So...
Right. Sorry, we went off on a New Vegas rant at the end of Fallout 4.
Yeah, well, you know, gotta share those Fallout thoughts.
Shield says he is my favorite character from New Vegas.
He's so cool.
Love him so much.
Because I like the fact that his story, and this is another, to kind of take things around to this game again. So far, this could very well change. Consider this a preliminary critique. The companions I've come across lack arcs and development.
Though we haven't seen what happens with Nick.
Yeah, once I complete that, anything that comes... I know there are a few other companions like...
There's Piper,
Curie,
who I'm pretty sure has
Piper, Kate, Strong...
I mean...
Like, I know there's a lot of companions I haven't come across. So again, incredibly preliminary critique. So far, at least, it just...
There doesn't feel like there's a distinctive story arc for
and
them.
That's one of the things I really liked about Craig Boone, is that he, depending upon the choices you make in interacting with the things that he tells you and his, like, companion quests and stuff, he can change dramatically in the course of the game. And, like, that I really like to see.
Shield says, along with Edie. Or Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Eddie's cool.
Scott says, Boone and Eddie were mine. And Scott says, Dan's kid's interesting. I feel like he is one of the ones that I really do feel like has an arc. Like, I can kind of see the start of that already.
I so hope I can change his mind, even if just enough, about synths, so that even if he's always suspicious of them, he doesn't just shoot on sight. He gives them a chance.
You know what I really, really wish this game had? A la Dragon Age, where you could have two companions and they'd talk to each other.
Yes. Like the elevator conversations in Mass Effect.
Like if we could have...
Oh, take Nick and Dance and just see the conversations that happen there.
Yes!
I want this!
Like, I really wish that was a thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not a thing.
I think the closest we'll get to that is just taking those companions to, like, the headquarters of their respective factions. And even that, I'm not sure what'll come of it.
But we shall see.
Also, one last question, completely removed from, like, Fallout lore. This is purely stream-oriented. I activated Gaming for Good, their overlay and everything, for this particular stream, and I'll keep it on for streams to come. I don't know if anyone new showed up tonight, so it may not have just, like, actually happened. Let me...
All of the names are names I know.
Alright, let me then test this, just to make it entirely sure. I'll test the donation thing. Kerching! Alright, so it showed up there in the OBS preview. Have any of y'all seen text like that popping up? Because I was like, clench my hand so hard my fingers are about to come out the other side, furious, trying to get this to work the other night. Because it was suggested to me that I use Gaming for Good. Cause,
I don't think anybody new showed up.
I
really don't think any of that happened.
And I didn't hear the sounds. Yeah, I didn't, because there's a sound and a little text that should pop up for follows and donations.
Scott says when you swap companions, I have a short chat.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, it says I see the text. It's fuzzy though. Blow it up and change the detail level.
Okay, will do. Then I don't have one for subscribers yet because I'm not partnered with Twitch. A cool thing, and this isn't like advertising for you to do it, it's just letting people know about using Gaming for Good, is that, for one, any donations that are made through the link that I've already changed the one underneath the stream to, also have the ability for you to put part of that toward charity, which I think is the Save the Children charity for flooding in... I forget where. It'll tell you, because it's just the default thing. And I know they're looking as a company to partner with more charities and stuff.
Bob says he tried.
I appreciate the effort. And it kind of circumvents the limitations of lacking an official partnership with Twitch, because one can actually click into like a monthly support of a channel using the Gaming for Good overlay. So that means that, especially since I have had continued frustrations with YouTube in the last week, because I just keep getting videos that I get absolutely zero alerts, no warning, no correction, nothing. Just saying, nah, these videos just aren't monetizable anymore. Because reasons.
And they give no reasons.
I guess they saw that last vlog I made about them not giving reasons and then just decided, screw it. He doesn't like the smorgasbord of options that he gets to pick from that we gave him, so we're not going to give him any. So,
hi.
Hello. Sorry to say you showed up at the very tail end of stream.
We are about to call it.
Again, all of this is going to get archived, so feel free to catch up there. Anyway, so I'm, as frustrated as I am with YouTube, I'm considering even more of a shift to emphasis upon Twitch
and streaming.
Streaming, because like I'm still going to produce videos. It may get to the point where I just produce like 5 videos a week and spend more days streaming, so that, you know, I'm not trying to hold myself to a daily production schedule and, like, you know, daily streaming or anything, because that's not compatible. There's just only so many hours in a day.
Like, we could do something along the lines where it's like our mod spotlight.
Yeah, I could do
reading from the Elder Scrolls, and then pretty much everything
and then just
else
like
we
one
stream the games.
Or I could just have one Let's Play at a time running on the channel at any given time. Instead of having like the 5 that I usually do, and, you know, that kind of
thing. And just do that, and then
because I still want to do mod spotlights, I still want to do reading from the Elder Scrolls, because those are projects that I have just dedicated myself to.
And yes, I'm sorry, we just ended.
Sorry. I'm so annoyed and frustrated.
Scarlett says I'd support that shift. No, it says Twitch needs 3 streams a week for partnering, right?
Yes, they need 3 streams a week, and
purposefully trying to start doing that.
I'm getting to the point where I am consistently doing a couple of streams a week, and I'm trying to fit a 3rd in on just random days like this, where I'm just like, I feel like streaming.
Yeah, so what I think we might end up doing is we might do some streams where we do not do chat stuff, and it's like a live Let's Play.
Yeah. Because certain games...
certain streams, of course, like Fallout and
XCOM, absolutely.
2,
certain games, though,
Shadowrun,
chat interaction is a little distracting, especially if it's like a heavier kind of game, or if it's horror or something, and that like takes you out of it.
So we might end up doing, instead of doing just pre-recorded Let's Plays that we then turn into videos for YouTube, we might just stream it.
And
instead of, you know, doing our typical recording, simply so we don't have to deal with YouTube as much.
Yeah, and if anyone in chats know, because I've tried looking around and I haven't found anything to confirm this one way or another. I heard months ago that after the acquisition of Twitch on the part of Amazon, they were considering and were already moving forward with plans to lift the restriction on pre-recorded content to Twitch, and that they were just like upgrading their servers to handle that amount of content. I haven't heard anything that came out of that, so if any of you guys know, please let me know, because if it sounds like they've confirmed it, it's going to happen on this date, I'll just start already putting plans in motion for it. I need that concrete date to make that choice confidently. Because again, I'm trying to do this professionally, and I have to make, at the end of the day, smart choices for my future to do this sustainably. So I just figured I'd let you guys in on that, because I'm getting so incredibly sick and tired of YouTube's shit that I am considering a near total shift away from their service, because they have just disenfranchised me so much.
Feels as more time with all of you guys would be fun. And I'm gonna be honest, this is my favorite part of what we're doing on YouTube.
Streams are my favorite part of my job.
So because that's the case, I would not mind shifting mainly to streams and just putting up pre-recorded things like mod spotlights and such that are
and
heavily edited.
Yeah, I'd still archive all of our streams on YouTube. Of
course, they'd all get archived to YouTube, but I think that we've been talking about it, and I think that I would be okay with pretty much everything except like mod spotlights and reading from the Elder Scrolls, things that take a lot of editing, and lots of piecing things together. I feel like anything that's like Let's Plays, things like that, I feel like I'd be okay doing that on Twitch instead of recording it, editing, rendering, and then putting it just on YouTube. I feel like streaming it and then just exporting the stream archive to YouTube, I think that that might be the way we end up going.
Yeah. So,
simply because YouTube has not been kind to us.
No. I haven't set any concrete plans into stone yet. I just figured that we'd share with you guys some of the things that we've talked about, because it is going to affect the streaming schedule and the channel proper.
Yes.
And especially because
we don't want to do something that will alienate.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, a lot of our channel viewership on YouTube is pretty transient. It's especially it's a lot of people that are like watching the mod spotlights and stuff like that, or people that are just watching.
Watch specific
like series.
And not necessarily everything.
Yeah, or some people that
and
just
that's of course perfectly fine.
Yeah,
we have no problem with that.
I know there are some that are just sort of like one and done, and that they'll see one of my videos attached to like the Steam community tab of a given game that I'm doing a first 15 on, and they'll like see that, and then that's all they ever see of our stuff. Whereas here on stream, yeah, sure, it's a vastly smaller community. It's a far more dedicated community.
But people keep coming back, and we love the interaction with you guys. So that's one of the things that we really enjoy. We love being able to actually interact with you guys like in pseudo real time, because of course there is a bit of a delay.
It's close enough.
But it's about as close as we're gonna get at this point. But that's my favorite part of what we do is streaming and talking with you guys. So because of that and our issues we've been having with YouTube, we are considering heading over to Twitch more often. So
it'll probably happen fairly gradually.
Yeah.
Again, the one that I'm considering putting in action pretty soon is changing from 7 videos a week to 5. That way I'm just setting aside more time to actually stream, so that I'm not constantly stressing over like, I want to stream today, I have to edit though. If I have fewer days that I have to do that on, that means I can stream more often.
So Sky says a total shift to Twitch sounds great. Also a random Thunderbird.
Whoa, cool.
No, it says I'd suggest stream announcement videos that you take down post stream if I may.
That's also probably a good idea.
Like short, like 1 hour until.
Yeah, I've seen like Cry and Ken and even Mark has done that.
I've seen Wade do that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That's a good idea.
I've done that for charity streams.
I think we should just have a template and then we put.
Yeah, just throw a little 15-second thing together prior to streams, because that's easy to throw up and upload.
Shield says, I started with a mod spotlight, and a while before I started watching you guys once I caught up with your Fallout 4 stream.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, a lot of people seem to have come because of our mod spotlights.
Yeah.
So, of course, we won't be stopping that. For one, no one really does it.
And the thing
way
is,
we do it.
yeah, like that's something I feel very proud about, is that like I've checked around at like my competition for viewers. There's no one on YouTube that does mod spotlights exactly the way I do them. Al Chestbreach comes close. I can't say I'm a huge fan of his style. He's kind of erratic and all over the place. Gopher does some. Gamer Poets do some.
But for the
no
most
one really
part,
does it the way I do, though, and I'm proud of that. And
so we
I feel
will,
like,
of course, be continuing to do that, and our reading from the Elder Scrolls will be a handful of people read that.
yeah, it's a pretty dedicated handful.
But
like
it's
they
a
love
dedicated
that.
handful, so we'll continue doing that.
And the thing with the mod spotlights is, like, for me, if I were approaching, and this is why I always just chuckle at.
I like you guys along with Gopher.
I appreciate that. I always chuckle at the accusations. You're just doing this for the money. One, what money, man? Two,
oh, man,
if I were
have money.
if I were just doing this for like the series that get the most numbers and everything, I do nothing but mod spotlights. Just nothing else. Because the writing's on the wall, analytics tell me, plain as day, they get an order of magnitude, like 10 times the amount of views on average of any other videos I produce. They get more views, they get more interaction, they get more retention, people watch them almost all the way through all the time. Clearly, if I were just following what analytics tell me, that's all I should do. I just enjoy doing other things. I enjoy doing Let's Plays. I enjoy doing the occasional vlog and then doing travelogues when we travel, even though those don't perform as well. And I know, to some extent, that is slowing the channel down. I know that. I get that. I accept it, though, because it's something I'm passionate about and that I want to keep doing. It's just I may have to kind of shift the format to more of a live thing if YouTube keeps screwing me over.
And honestly, I'm more okay with that because that means that the two of us can be more involved with each other also, the way we had originally intended.
Yeah, we were planning on doing a little like crossover videos.
Yeah,
and all
like
kinds of stuff.
it was meant to be more often for the two of us to be together than to be separate. That, however, has not been how it ended up.
That changed as we sort of found different styles, and like she was gonna have her like Lolita thingy, and I was gonna do more of like, you know, a noir kind of character, considering my original screen name. So
it just didn't.
It didn't really fit as much as our initial conception of the ideas.
And so things have changed, and I feel like we're coming up to a period where things might start shifting again. But I don't think the content will change over much. It's just the presentation of the content that's probably going to change a bit, if only because we're doing it stream style instead of heavily edited video style. Now, that's not to say that there won't be some of those like highlight videos and stuff that'll go up that's heavily edited.
Yeah, and I have another one that I've collected footage for literally months now. That's just funny little things that have happened off camera that I just captured with shadow play, and that I'm just going to stitch into like a montage of just funny things that have happened to me when I wasn't recording an episode proper.
Shield says it was a Gopher's Let's Play that got me into Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, and I love your player home mod spotlights. It makes me think of a House Hunters show.
Then I think you'll enjoy one that I'm planning on doing in the next few days.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Keep an eye on our channel.
I might have tested a mod about a half hour prior to starting the stream this evening.
It's so good. It's so good. I
really
love
cool.
it.
Spoilers. I love Eleonora's player homes. In every game she creates them for.
Oh, my favorite though.
Eleonora is a she, right? Or is it like Eli Honora?
No, I think it's Eleonora.
I think it's Ellie.
I think it's a she.
I don't know.
But she's my her Skyrim
She's
homes.
so talented.
Her Skyrim
I love everything she makes.
Are my favorite.
Like her mushroom home for Skyrim, Mialiki. Oh god, I love it. I love it so much.
There are so many of hers that I just love.
Anyway.
No, it says the Canada mic drop.
Yes, that's gonna get included.
But yes, things are going to be shifting a little bit as we try to find a new equilibrium that doesn't have us relying so ridiculously heavily on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because of the issues we've been having a lot lately.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing is really going to change. We're still us. We're still going to be doing the same sorts of games and such. It's just some of the formatting that'll change, and you can watch things live now, like once we do the streaming, instead of having to wait for the fully edited videos to get uploaded.
Yep.
Of course, everything will still be exported, because there's no reason not to.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's been some updates.
And I'm glad to hear.
Turned into a state of the channel vlog.
Yeah, a little.
But, you know.
I might actually cut this part of the stream off and like export it as a standalone thing, as like a vlog. Anyway, all of that is just something that's I kind of wanted to test the waters of you guys' reception to, and it sounds like pretty much everyone in chat is incredibly supportive of this. I mean, go figure that the chat people of Twitch are supportive of more Twitch. You know, at the same time though.
But yeah, and I think that it will also be okay because our exporting schedule will fill in the schedule that would have been filled by pre-recorded stuff.
Yep.
So it's not like there won't still be videos for those days.
And it's funny because the YouTube algorithm has actually changed again, such that it now favors extremes of video length. The old like canon as, you know, the 10 to 15 Let's Play episode is like the ideal length. That isn't the case anymore. It now tends to, because it's all about retention time. it now favors, in practice, incredibly short videos that are like a minute long, and it's just like, well, if you started, I might as well see it through all the way to the end. Or incredibly long videos that people watch like movies. That's
you
why.
Mean like we do.
That's
with
why,
the
like
GT Live stuff.
Like that, and like I've started doing on the channel in an attempt to sort of combat the fact that I know my approach to this isn't always the friendliest in terms of doing favors for my channel via analytics. I do like 1 to 3 minute mod spotlights that most people watch almost all the way through. Retention time shows me this, and that puts us higher in search rankings and all that. And exports of live streams that are hours long. Because if you're starting...
Yeah, no, it says people like marathons or snippets. In
exactly.
between gets weird.
Exactly. Like hour-and-a-half long exports, though...
People love those.
You can see that length when you click on it. So if you're clicking on an hour-and-a-half long video, it means you've probably set aside an hour and a half to watch it all the way through. Otherwise, what the hell are you doing? So...
And it's something that you want to watch for an hour and a half.
Exactly. So that's, you know, all of this is sort of like, you know, remove the curtain, show
Behind
the inner
the
workings.
scenes.
Yeah, it's just these are the concerns that I have to look at on a professional level at, you know, administrating the channel. So.
And of course, if we start doing more live streams, we can always do multiple live streams a day with different games.
Yep.
Like do shorter, like 1 to 2 hour live streams for one game, and do another game the same period, because usually we're somewhere between 2 to 4 hours.
Yep.
When we stream.
Yeah, I average 3 hours.
Yeah, we average about 3 hours, but we can always do more.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like we get hyped easier for stream than we do necessarily for straight recording.
And it forces me to combat
his OCD
most of the time.
Perfectionism.
Yeah, because like if I have an intro that I really want to do and I want to like nail perfectly.
Oh man, you guys don't even.
Certain times.
You don't even know.
The few people I've done collabs with.
Maybe an official stream and then a game jam, 2 hour game jam.
Yeah, I could see that format working.
That.
Yeah.
Scarrett says, I'm forever watching stream exports while doing other things. Exactly.
And I know a lot of people do that. Like I do that with the Game Grumps.
We do that. We do that all the time.
We do that with GT Live. Like,
I love GT. I'm always sad when there's not a new GT Live.
One of the things I do to just unwind, you know, several evenings a week is I'll put on GT Live and I'll just spend a while sketching character designs for like whatever tabletop stuff we're working on. Because to me, that's just like mental decompression time. And
I'll do that and switch between reading or, you know, browsing my favorite tabletop gaming site.
And like just the other day when I was streaming another game, we had a guy that works for DICE who's an animator for them. That he was just like, yeah, I'm just watching you guys in another tab while I work on animating this thing I'm working on.
That was so cool. He was working on Rain.
Yeah, it was
and
like Rain.
Yeah,
Rain on a gun model.
Guy.
Yeah.
And he showed up and he was working on raindrops on a gun.
Yeah. So like I know that's the way a lot of people consume live streams.
Okay, click on the thing so that you can see things.
Yeah, and Sheila says same here. I watch on the computer on my phone.
Bob suggests we get Murphy Bob.
What is Murphy Bob? I don't know what this is.
Bob has an Imgur thing.
Murphy
Let's see what this is.
Danny DeVito. That's awesome. All right.
That's hilarious. What is Murphy Bob?
I have no idea what that is. I may have to look into that.
Yes. Because we are forever looking for ways to make our stream more interactive and more friendly to viewers.
Yeah. The one thing I'm not going to implement unless it's a game that just has no story. Like if I'm streaming, like say Battlefield 1, when that comes out, something like that, I might employ the like music on demand feature through one of the overlays or through MooBot. It's just for any game in which I'm intending to like preserve the atmosphere or the story or anything, I'm cutting that because that ain't happening.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Cool. Okay, so Scarlett says, not sure if I know, all of my Fallout 4 mod spotlights have been linked on their respective Nexus pages. That's cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, I know you told me about the Nambu spotlight got linked to theirs.
Because I know the dude with the red dog bowl linked ours, but that's just because he thought it was hilarious.
He was so funny.
That was adorable.
Fallout fan, it's why aren't I playing? It's because I just wrapped a stream.
Yeah,
and
we
now
just finished.
We're chatting with our regulars.
The export will be available here and on YouTube.
Yep. So
and
apologies
the link
for
to our YouTube page is in our
that way.
description thing. We just so you know what we just finished, so you know what we'll be watching. We just did the Freedom Trail.
Yep. So that's going to get picked up again on Wednesday. That's in, for us, about 3 days.
Yeah, 3.5 days-ish.
And there's Noah with the community curation. Thank you, man.
He is one of our moderators.
Indeed. So anyway, I think that's pretty much all the news that we had to cover with you guys. I made a mental note. That's why I raised it again as soon as we closed. I was like, oh wait, I hadn't talked about that yet.
This was something that we really wanted to talk to you guys about. So.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that you guys seem to be very open to the idea of us doing more with streams.
Yeah, I appreciate the hell out of all the input, you guys, and the support, because it sounds like everyone is in support of the ideas that we put forward. So that's all good news. So
I'm really excited. I mean, of course, vlogs and travelogues and stuff will still go up on YouTube as per usual. But I think taking some of the pressure off of having to rely purely on YouTube for all of our gaming stuff will help a lot.
Yeah.
Not only for, you know, stats and whatnot, but also for our mental health.
Yeah, because some of those things, they are stressors.
Yes, they're very stressful. So.
Anyway, anything else you want to cover? Because I think I've pretty much said my piece.
No, I think that's about it.
Alrighty. So, cheers everyone for all your patience this evening, for all of our rambling on and on. So, I'm Kinsmark here at Last Level Press.
I'm Violeta.
Thank you all kindly for watching, and as always, we wish you all good gaming.
And
Godspeed.
Bye!
Cheers, everyone.
Gaming. Why did I say good game?
Good gaming.
I don't know. I'm...
Good gaming.
Whatever.
Googaming. Googaming. Goodaming.
Shush.
Cheers.
Stop being weird.
Gouda cheese.
Bye.